Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Filbert Flies. This afternoon, we are flying British Airways Flight 800 from London Heathrow to Keflavik, the main airport for Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. A very warm welcome to everyone who's here already. I won't go through you all because we've already been chatting in the text quite a lot, but suffice to say, I'm glad you're all here. Simon, you're currently on the ground at starting leg 4 of 5. Blimey! That's a long day. That's a long day. Are you doing Ryanair rotations, are you? Pratam, no, not full ATC coverage, but we do at present have ATC at Heathrow. We have a bit of London control on, and you never know, we might get more as the flight progresses. We shall see. Christian, welcome to the stream. Glad you like the intro music. Melon, hello, welcome. Good morning to you, Ral. You just woke up. Nice for you. Nice for you. I've been up since, well, a long time. I've been on nights. Fizzy, hello, welcome, and Pavel and Connor, hello to all of you. So as you can see, our baggage is getting loaded, so let us get on board. And I've decided, for some reason, I don't really know why, that we will start from cold and dark today. It feels like it's been a while since I've started the A320 from cold and dark. So let's get some power on. First of all, battery master switch is on, and external power on. And now we're connected to power. We'll get the nav and logo lights on. We're also going to start the APU because it's blooming hot, so we want to get a bit of aircon going in the cabin. And we'll align our ADs by switching them all to nav 132 in that order. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on because we're not simulating any fueling today.
Checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
And we can start boarding. And for the same reason, we're going to get the fuel pumps straight on. Crew oxygen supply can come on, and the emergency exit signs can be set to arm. And once the APU started, we'll try and remember to get the APU bleed on, which of course is the whole point of starting it up early. Connor, hello. I don't know if I can't remember where I got up to. And Levi's Aviation, welcome to you. Still in Conan, so won't make it for now. No worries, no problem at all. Maybe the next one. Nice day. It is a nice day. It is. It's very, very, very sticky. Good afternoon, Simon. Welcome. We're flying to Keflavik today, Levi's Aviation. And Dylan, hello to you. What do I make of the weather? A bit too hot, Fizzy, if I'm honest, for me. I know it's very British to complain about it when it's too cold and complain about it when it's too hot. But yeah, that's me. Would have chosen it. Oh, well, as long as you can catch most of it, Simon, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, it was. I mean, I hadn't planned to stream until this morning because I was on a night, so I had to see, you know, how busy I was and whether I could face it, and I decided I could. So it's a bit short notice, but here we are. Printing off some checklists so you can be just that bit more realistic with flights. Nice, good idea, good idea. Right, let's get all the displays brightened up. Oops, don't want to change our switching panel. Just want to brighten the lower ecam. There we go. And we'll do the same at the first officer's side there. Nice. Let's go up to the overhead because the APU should have started now, and it has. So we'll turn on the APU bleed and disconnect external power because we don't need both. I'm good, thank you, Dylan. Now I'm flying the A320. Do I get a lot of micro stutters in the cockpit? I do. I get quite a lot of micro stutters everywhere at the moment that I never used to, and it's a bit irritating, but I'm hoping that the next sim update will fix it. Yeah, about 3 hours long, correct. Paddington isn't much fun. It is, yeah, it is literally a greenhouse, isn't it? I know. Have you been on nights recently, Jason? Right, let's get down to the MCDU and begin setting that up. So the first thing we're going to do is go to ATSU and then AOC menu, init pres, and we're going to import our flight plan from SimBrief by hitting init data request, and that's brought up some stuff there, which is good. Clear the GPS primary message. And now we're going to go to performance, weight and balance. We're going to send the OFP request. We're going to refuel. And we're going to load our payload, and you'll see the aircraft bob a little bit as it gets full. While we're here, we may as well get... Oh no, we won't. Well, first of all, we'll go to the init A page and import our flight plan. Then we'll get the ATIS and get that printed out, because it's something I don't normally bother with, because it's so easy to just get the ATIS in VPilot. But visually it's nicer to get it on here, I think. Good, so the uplink's done. So let's go back to here. ATSU, AOC menu, ATIS, and we'll change that to EGLL. And change that to departure. And we'll press send. And we'll see what comes back in the company messages. Next Tuesday, I know, but I hope we're not all bitterly disappointed, Melon. We're all pinning so much hope on this update, aren't we? We'll see, we'll see. I'm fairly confident that the promises will be met. David, bonjour, welcome to the stream. Hello, Sus. Late, 14 to midnight 30, but the other night you had no HL. Oh, God, that's like the second one you've had. No, there was something else happened the other week where you had to stay late, wasn't there? Train failure, I think. Anyway, that sucks. I feel for you. It's a long old shift and rubbishy hours. Has the A380 been released yet? No. Will I fly? Yes, I will leave Light Aviation. Absolutely. I'm very excited about the A380. So we've now got a company message notification down here, which means, hopefully, our ATIS information has arrived. So we'll go to received messages, ATIS, and we'll print that out. And here it comes. And of course this only works when you have ATIS control online on VATSIM. So it won't work if you don't have that. Wait for it to finish, collect the paper, and we'll have a little look at what it says. So information Foxtrot, which was timed at 11:20 Zulu, so 40 minutes ago. Arrival runway 9 left, departure runway 9 right, transition level flight level 70, it's of no relevance to us because we are not arriving. Surface wind variable at 3 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, no cloud, temperature plus 28. Pilots reminded that readback of ATC instructions and clearances is mandatory. Pilots are to exercise caution when manoeuvring in the runway holding areas as wingtip clearance is not assured. Acknowledge receipt of information Papa and report aircraft type and current QNH on first contact with Heathrow. Fine. So we've done our init A page now and we can move on to our flight plan page, but before we fill that out we'll contact ATC and get our clearance. What does this say the QNH is actually? Because sometimes it's not the same in the sim. You should always let the sim set it in case there's a discrepancy, otherwise you won't get the correct altitude readouts. But today it's 1022. Kaffel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? How about the Yogyakarta seat? No, I haven't got that, Ngampalan, no. Am I using the tablet for the new Navigraph info? I might use it later on. I still find it a lot easier to use my separate Navigraph application at the moment, to be honest with you. Who's flying with me today? No one, I don't think, Jason. Don't think anyone is. Certainly no one around here. Well, there's someone over there who might have something to do with this, but I haven't seen anyone say they're flying along in Discord. So it might just be me. Anyway, getting distracted. Bear with me. What do we want to do? We want to tune tower on 118.5. There we go. And hopefully my V-pilot's working. I've had a few little problems with it. Can't hear anyone talking. Let me just check my audio settings. Could just be a bit quiet. Yep, seems alright. Alright, let's try. Heathrow Tower, good afternoon. Speedbird 800, Type A320 Neo on stand 545 with information Papa, QNH 1022, request clearance to Keflavik.
Speedbird 800, Heathrow Tower, hello, cleared to Keflavik, Ultib 1 Juliet, departure, squawk 1171.
Cleared to Keflavik via the Ultib 1 Juliet, departure squawking 1171, Speedbird 800.
3800, correct.
1171. And we'll turn
Heathrow
that
Tower,
on.
good afternoon. American 101 is a 767-300. We have information. Papa on board at stand 565.
Let me catch up. Joel, hello. I think I missed you earlier. My apologies. I'm glad you could make it.
American 101 Heathrow.
We have missed
cleared
him.
to
It's true. We have
Kennedy
missed you,
via
Jason. It's
Compton,
true.
Then is filed.
Not that busy a route, no.
Departure,
No.
runway 09 right.
Yeah, there are
Right,
loads
straight
of
ahead to
exciting
London
freeway
2
projects in the
DME.
works. Yeah.
Then turn right, heading 220
Marcus
degrees.
is not about to mention
Climb to
about the
altitude 6,000 feet.
No.
Heathrow QNH.
You're flying along with me for the first couple of minutes, Silly. Oh,
Walk 3526.
okay. Okay, good. Thank you.
I might need that in text in order to read back. My
What do I
brain's
think of
just
MSF DSM?
Kaput.
I
American
don't know what
101.
that is, Evan, to be honest. Make sure to turn up the in-game audio panel. Is it too quiet? Oh no, I'm alright. I can hear. It was just quiet.
Compton, and then flight.
I think it might be a little bit too loud for you lot looking at the levels, actually.
Then flight
Is
and
it?
route.
I think it is. Going to turn it down just a smidge.
After departure, runway 09, climb
We'll try
straight
that.
ahead to London 2 DME.
What do I
Then
think of it
turn
coming out on
right,
Xbox?
heading
I think it's great
220
news. I mean,
degrees,
personally, I've never been that into game consoles, but I'm hopeful it'll get a lot more people into flight sim, which can only be a good thing.
American 101.
And exactly, and it opens it up to far more people, like Fizzy. Tried out your control. Oh, it's brilliant, Simon, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, so let's just go down here and put our cleared route into the flight plan. So we know we are departing from 9 right, and we're going to be doing the Ultib 1 Juliet. So we'll insert that, and while we're here, I'm going to take a gamble on an arrival as well. I don't think there's likely to be ATC online. I know what the weather's like in Keflavik at the moment, and if you get it all set on the ground, then the plane behaves so much better. So I'm just gonna do that now and hope that nothing too much changes. So I want the ILS 28Z Zulu via the Adru 1 Hotel. Sorry, Azru 1 Hotel via the Adova transition. So now we've got our whole route in, and we can always tweak it if need be, but hopefully we won't have to. So now we've got the flight plan page done. We'll go over to init B, and we'll put in our block fuel, which is 8.8 tons. 8.8. Done. Which, not quite done, didn't take it. There we are. Which plane did you fly with your control, Simon? Was it this one?
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you. Thanks.
Tina, hello,
No problem.
welcome.
Have a safe
All
flight.
good, thank you. How are you? Oh, I'm not buffering already, is there, Careful? Anyone else having buffering? Could be. My internet's been very up and down lately.
Welcome on board our flight today. As you locate your assigned seat,
If you go to flightsim.to, Evan, there's all the liveries you could possibly want on there. Flightsim.to. Good morning then, Nothing. Welcome to the
If
stream.
you need assistance, contact the flight attendants.
Oh, really?
If you are unable
We'll
to
see.
accommodate
We'll see.
any items
I like to
in
do
cabin,
my best to
please
stop
go
it
to
from
the
trying to
boarding
kill me.
door
It's not
and we'll
always
check it for
possible.
you.
But
Also review the safety
yeah,
instruction in your seat pocket.
we'll see, won't we?
If you
So
need
let's
to
just have a look at our
exit
star chart,
also
SID chart
review
even,
exit
and our
seat
initial
criteria.
clearance is to 6,000 feet. And I just want to check we haven't got any duplicate waypoints here. So after Ultib, we're going to Hemel, then Buzzard. No, we haven't. That's fine. Just had a hunch I might have put those waypoints in the flight plan, and also they're in the SID, which wouldn't be ideal. Possibly one day, Levi. Possibly one day. That would be a cool route to do. Good. So, flight plan's alright. Initial cleared altitude is set. Done init A and init B. Now I'm going to set our transition altitude down here, which is 6,000 feet. And I'm going to calculate our takeoff figures using my handy spreadsheet thing that I also got from flightsim.to, which is a good replacement for the WebPro website, which hasn't worked for quite a long time. So the runway heading is 089. Do you want to see? Or maybe I'll let you see what I'm up to, because it's a bit meaningless otherwise, isn't it? Yeah. Here we are. So, runway heading is 89 degrees. The elevation, according to the chart, is 75. Length is 3658 meters. Slope is 0. Send thingy, yes. Can't remember what that means, but I've never known how to find it out anyway, so that's okay. Wind we'll get from the METAR or from the ATIS, which is 040 at 5 knots at the moment. Outside air temperature is 20, so clearway, that's what CWY stands for. QNH is 1022, runway's dry. Takeoff weight I'll get from my flight plan, which is going to be... can't find it now. Takeoff weight is going to be 67654, so 68 times to the nearest. We're going to do config 1 plus F. Air conditioning is going to be on, anti-ice is going to be on, centre of gravity is going to be 30. So there we have it. There we have our V speeds and our thrust flex temp and our takeoff trim setting. So I'll hide that now, because anyone who turns up now and sees me streaming an Excel spreadsheet is going to be turning off pretty sharpish. But we can put them in. So flex 57 1 slash down 0.3.
1. Resume navigation direct Woodley. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
V1 150.
Roger that, monitor Unicom 122.8.
VR 152. And V2 153. There we are. That's our perf takeoff page done. I'm going to put those takeoff speeds into Flight Crew A320 as well, so we get the correct callouts. Done. We're going to turn, we've got the flight directors on, we've got all of these, so we're going in managed speed mode, managed heading mode, managed altitude mode. That's exactly as we want it. So we can start the before start checklist now.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
And once I've done this,
completed.
Down to the line, I'll catch up with your chat.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADOs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1022 set.
1022 set. Down to the line.
Cool. Right, what have I missed? What have I missed? Not too much or anything. MSFS versus X-Plane, what do I like? I like MSFS, I can tell you that much. I haven't flown X-Plane 11 actually, but I used to fly 10 and I never really enjoyed it that much. Fly-by-wire Airbus only bug was issue with throttle not syncing. I think there are a few more than that, but that was one of them. That seems to have been fixed, he says, with his throttles massively misaligned. But yeah, they're getting there with it. They're getting there with it. I know no such thing, Jenny. You're not a noob with the A320. You're a pro now, I'm sure. So you're sure it's 100% your fault. It's always the plane's fault, Jenny. Have you learnt nothing from me? You had the 320 forget your entire flight. Yeah, I've had that. I've had that. It is distressing. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible at the end of a long flight, I know. Do I prefer MSFS or P3D? I prefer MSFS marginally because it feels much more like you're flying in the real world. I think the physics is better. Obviously the graphics is better, but the planes are worse, which is why I fly both of them. What is the best meme? No idea. Welcome to Excel Simulator 2021. 200 versus Neo, what do I like? I have no strong preference, to be honest, Tom. Harrison, welcome! How are you? What time is it where you are? Pretty late, isn't it? But early enough that you're still awake. I'm glad you could make it. You flying along? You flying along? When I have a mode, can I show... Yeah, I'll show you my routing on navigation. Yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it right now. So, here's Heathrow. That's what Heathrow looks like. I'll change it to world map so that you can get a feel for where everything is. So we're taking off from runway 9 right, routing northeast up over Camden, out over Barnet, and basically up the East Coast main line for a little bit, up over Luton, then up to Northampton, overhead Leicester, Derby, in between Manchester and Sheffield, overhead Carlisle, and then into Scotland, in between Edinburgh and Glasgow, flying roughly overhead Stirling, and then up, and out over the sea. We may get a glimpse of the Faroe Islands if our weather continues to be clear. Then skirting along the southern coast of Iceland to Keflavik, just south of Reykjavik. Planned. Only 22:10 here. Oh, okay. Spending time with the missus out on the couch. Okay. Nice. You got me on the telly, Harrison? Jeff boy! Boss! Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Hey guys.
I'm glad
all
you made
packs
it.
were on board.
Good morning,
Are we clear to
Gibi.
close?
Nice to see you.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Yes, it is exactly. It's pronounced exactly like that in Gampelan. Yeah, correct. So we have 3 minutes of our pre-flight events remaining. So we'll wait for the cabin crew to close the door, wait for the jetway to disconnect. Then we can get our beacon on and finish our before start checklist and get out of here. Which is exciting.
Flight 5 for TAF, hello, runway 09er left, surface wind 040 degrees 5 knots, clear to land.
Right, we'll turn the beacon on.
Clear to land, Chinook 155, thank you.
And we're going to... I'm still not overly familiar with this whole pushback toolbar thing, but I believe we have to click start pushback. That'll bring the tug over, right? And then it won't move till we release the parking brakes. I think that's right. And while that connects, we'll do below the line.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Off.
Before start checklist
Ignore him, the
complete.
parking brake isn't off, you just can't read.
Push and start.
American 101, stand 5, 6,
Good afternoon, Danny boy. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I've had a lot of sun these last few days. I've had enough of it now. Do we need oceanic clearance for this flight? I believe so, but there's no oceanic ATC on at the moment. But I've got my little notes up just in case. Just on your phone, she's watching some murder show. Why is she watching her murder show rather than me, Harrison? Can you ask her that? But she doesn't know what she's missing. I think you could bond over a mutual love of Filbert flies, and I don't think you've given that a good enough chance. So switch it over to YouTube and stick me on. Ooh, I said we could chomp down on some. We could chomp down on some rotten shark. We could. We'll see. We'll see if we fancy any when we get there. Right. Where are we? Yes, getting our pushback clearance. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 800, stand 545, QNH 1022, request push and start.
800, stand 545, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, Speedbird 800. Here we go.
Starting engine 1.
Spirit 400, taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8.
Taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8, Spirit 400.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your first speech. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew.
That's fair enough, Harrison. It's worth a shot though, isn't it?
Instruction card in the seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance.
What's my favourite place to fly in the sim? Gosh, it's really hard to choose one actually. I love flying in the Alps. I've been to some beautiful places around South America, some beautiful mountainous regions. Yeah, it's hard to pick just one.
It is our policy that you keep the seatbelt.
Matt, welcome. You're watching my. All right, I'll try and fly it properly then. I'll do my best. I always worry when people take guidance from me. It makes it even more likely that I'll cock something up. I feel, but anyway, I'll try.
In an emergency, lights will illuminate.
True, Nampalan, true.
The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen.
Thank you, Jason. Someone here has taste.
Remain seated with
After
your
start
seatbelt
checklist.
fastened and pull a
Oh my
mask
goodness.
towards the
Anti-ice.
flow of oxygen.
This first officer is no longer
Oxygen will be flowing
particularly
through
compatible
masks,
with
so the bag may not inflate.
the fly-by-wire, I don't think. It jumped over starting
Place the
engine 2.
elastic band round your head and tighten by
But
pulling
anyway.
on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life jacket is located.
Yeah, only
opposite
just
you.
underway now, Riley.
Tighten the straps and once outside the aircraft, Pull on the tabs to inflate your
from
jacket.
November Bravo 8, runway 0,
If the
diner
jacket fails
right.
to inflate,
Do I like bland
then
food or
you
flavourful?
might
Who likes bland food,
Your
Namplan?
jacket is equipped with a light
I like
that
food
will
with flavour.
automatically illuminate in water. This is a non
Is most of my travel work-related or pleasure? Pleasure. I don't do much travel for work.
Alpha.
Cabin lights will now
Hotel,
be turned off.
stand
Reading light
351.
buttons are located over your head.
Any chance we can have a standard 224 at Terminal 2, please?
Channel 155, taxi second left Bravo, stand 224.
There we are.
Second left Bravo and stand 224. Thank you, sir. Channel 155.
Get the parking brakes set. Get rid of the tug. Off he pops. And now we can actually do our after start checklist, which the co-pilot got a little bit ahead of us with.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
We need to set that to about 30% or 0.3 units of nose down, which don't actually quite match up on this gauge, but anyway, that's close enough.
30% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start
Flight
checklist
control check.
complete. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
That's alright, Christopher. First officer's going to shut up soon, though.
Full left.
People that like cold pizza like bland food.
Full right. Neutral.
I can categorically say, Jeff, that is untrue. I eat meat. I eat veg as well. But yeah, I eat everything, more or less.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Flying Bulgaria 852, stand 316, push and
Right, so now we've got the engine started, we can turn off the APU bleed, turn off the APU, turn on the taxi light. And once we have our taxi clearance, we'll get underway. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 800, request taxi.
380, Roger.
Oh, did I just interrupt someone? Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 800, request taxi.
Speedbird 800, hold Charlie 1.
Hold Charlie 1, Speedbird 800. And this is where I remember how much I hate taxiing at Heathrow. Oh, Charlie 1's alright though. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. This taxi line's a little bit wiggly, isn't it? I know. I didn't know what you meant initially, Amplan, then I spotted it. Obviously, quite busy today at Heathrow. Got another aircraft holding ahead of us.
Hello, Heathrow. Hello, Speedbird 296.
Speedbird
296, hello, stand 552 is Airbus A310.
Could I do a flight from Manchester Airport to Beijing? Maybe once we have a decent long-haul aircraft that actually flies the route, but not at the moment, unfortunately.
400, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Chris, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Speedbird 9274, taxi... Correction, taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 10.
Was the EGLL line paid to drunk or something? I think he must have been, yeah. Yeah.
Speedbird 800, taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8.
Right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8, Speedbird 800.
Shanix 155, taxi Lima, right Bravo, stand 224.
Right Bravo.
Lima, then Bravo and stand 224, Channix 155.
Okay, got it. Right and then left.
Tower, American 101, base for taxi.
Does Flight Crew 300 actually change settings? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But I wouldn't get it now because they're bringing out one that's specific to the A320NX rather than a generic one, which is essentially what this is. Right, let's get our weather radar on. Our predictive wind shear warning on. And set our transponder to
Cleared to
T8RA.
Alicante, Monmi 1 Juliet departure, squawk 2270.
1 Juliet departure, squawk 2210, 296.
0296, negative squawk 2270.
Right, let's get our before takeoff checklist done.
2270, sorry, it's 229.
0296, correct. Break Filbert 800 from November Bravo 8, runway 09 right, surface wind 040 degrees, 5 knots, clear for takeoff.
From November Bravo 8, cleared for takeoff, runway 09 right, speedboat 800, thank you.
Filbert 90274 behind the departing company.
Right, I'm going to have to concentrate to get us in the air now, so my apologies for
line up, runway 09 right, behind.
missing out on the chat.
Oh, I just got to tell you, took a wrong turn on Lima. Sorry about that. 155.
That's here. This is November Bravo 8. Yeah, catch up on the chat once we're in the air. Because it's all going rather fast all of a sudden. I was expecting loads of time to do our before takeoff checklist, etc., but we haven't.
Taxi flying Bulgaria 852. Flying Bulgaria 852, taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8.
And unfortunately, flight crew A320 has frozen, so we have no checklists.
Right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8, flying Bulgaria 852. American 101,
Never mind.
taxi straight ahead, hold November Bravo 11.
Taxi straight ahead.
We'll
hold
try and
November
restart
Bravo
it in the air. If not,
11.
we can fly it by ourselves. We don't need the stupid co-pilot.
Heathrow Tower, good afternoon, speedboat 661 on ILS 09 left, 7 miles.
0661 Heathrow, hello, runway 09 left, surface wind 040 degrees, 5 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, 09 left, speedboat 661.
Here we go. Take off. Man, Flex 57 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Flying Bulgaria 852.
Oh, it's stutter central here.
Link 5
Really is.
Hold November Bravo 8.
V1. Rotate.
Right, flying Bulgaria 852. Taxi left Echo, right Alpha.
Positive rate.
November Bravo 8.
Gear up.
Okay, flying Bulgaria 852. Taxi into runway 09 right, while
Oh dear, yeah. Performance has just tanked. It really has. Let's get autopilot 1 on.
90274 from way 09 right, surface wind 040 degrees, 5 knots, clear for takeoff.
9 right, clear takeoff, 924.
On the 27 Yankee behind for departing British Airways A319, line up, runway 09 right, behind.
No need for chrono because we have ACAST recording our off-blocks, takeoff, landing and on-blocks times. Chronos are going a little bit out of fashion, I believe.
There's only one left now, line up, runway 09 right.
Someone else getting into trouble at Heathrow, not me. Always a pleasure. Reduce to climb power.
Start update, Filbert 906 November, A320 on standby 15, with Quebec, QNH 1022, request 023
And off we go. Always love these.
Hello, clear to Frankfurt.
Always love these departures over London.
10216.
Can't beat it. You cannot beat it.
Frankfurt, Detling 1 Juliet departure, 0216, Filbert 906 November.
And there's our acceleration altitude, 3,000 feet.
Flying Bulgaria 852, taxi second left, hold November Bravo 8.
Look at her go. I love this plane. I really do. Heathrow has to be the worst for stutters. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, London is slow.
Okay, so I'm confusing myself. After the departing anchor, front and plate behind, correct?
127 Yankee, runway 09 right, surface wind 040 degrees, 5 knots, cleared.
There's our S speed. So we'll put our own flaps up, seeing as the first officer appears to be on strike.
You're at 800, Monopuna, com 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom on 122.8 for speedbird 800. Thank you for the ATC. Bye bye.
Lima Zulu Bravo 852. I said.
There we are. We won't listen to someone else getting into trouble at Heathrow. One is enough. One is enough. Let's just see if I can get this guy to do anything.
After takeoff,
oh yes, I can.
checklist.
I can. He'd frozen,
Landing
but he's
gear.
back with us now.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
And because we've got no further ATC, there's no point hanging around at 6,000 feet, in my humble opinion. No, I tell you what, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's follow the SID, and we'll have a look at some of London as we fly out. There's no rush. Twickenham. Where's? Yeah, you do, don't you? This is your neck of the woods. Did you see it? Did you see the stadium? I guess it must be further south of where we are now, is it? Yeah, to be honest, most of the hand... Oh, you're right. Actually, Harrison's got it. Yeah, CDG, Charles de Gaulle, is the worst. Definitely the worst. But you see, Heathrow used to be fine for me in the early days. That's why I find it such a shame that, you know, it's gone downhill. This is, I think, is this Wembley? Yeah, Wembley Stadium down there. Nice. We won't talk too much about recent events there, but still, nice. Mossy, hello, I nearly missed you. Welcome back. How are you? It has been a while. It has been a while. Tong, do you live in Iceland? Is that London Paddington Station? No, Paddington is a bit further into town, so a bit further east of where we are. When you see BA320, you can only see the CEO. Really? Yeah. Probably years of flying them, I guess. Yeah, I don't do CGG for that very reason, to be honest. Performance is just awful. So you can see the River Thames snaking away down there. You've got the City of London. This is where I live, over here. Roughly, somewhere around there. Yeah, exactly. Coming to my neck of the woods, but not quite east enough. You're in your garden with your bins. Sounds idyllically. Welcome to the stream, though. I have worse stutters at CDG than I do at Chicago O'Hare, to be honest. Read out your announcements from earlier. £5. What? Why didn't it ping? What announcements from earlier? Where? Is this a Discord thing you're talking about? Are you trying to bribe me to do something I don't want to do? Is that what's going on? Or have I literally just missed a donation? But if that's the case, I'm very sorry. I see nothing. Simon, thank you very much for subscribing. And Captain Mass and Chris. I think I already thanked Chris. But anyway, thank you again. Do 777s fly to Keflavik? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't think so, sus, but I'm not certain. Discord, eh? Right. You can't buy me, Harrison. I know you think you can. You can't buy me. Where is it? Ryu Master, welcome to the stream. I do, Ngampilan, I do. How long will it take to reach the place? About just under 4 hours. No, just under 3 hours. Just under 3 hours. Alright, I'm done with flying at low altitude now. We'll go up to flight level 380, stop wasting fuel. Into selected altitude mode. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's Simon. I have no
problems here. 8.
No problems here. No problems here. Good. Thank you very much, Simon, for the donation. Much appreciated. It's really nice to have someone who, you know, doesn't try and make me do things. Just does it. You know. I'm joking, Harrison. What's you? Oh, in the chat. Yeah, it's all gone a bit. Yeah, there's a bit too much chat. Let me have a look. See what you said. Sorry. Too many messages. I can't keep up. Anyway, it's lovely to have you all here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love it if you click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button while you're down there. It'll help more people find me, and it'll help turn me into a YouTube millionaire quickly. Hopefully. Right, I'm scrolling up the chat, Harrison, because it's you. Yep, all the Sobo standard airports seem to be cruddy performance. There you are, £5 please. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Now time for Filbert's captain. Hold on, let me just try and get. I thought I'd set this to standard already. I haven't. I'm going to finish me after takeoff.
Standard.
Climb checklist.
Cross-checked. Passing flight level 10.
Turn off the landing lights. Turn off the nose light. Turn off the runway turn-off lights, and then I'll have a proper look at this announcement.
Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set.
Good.
After takeoff checklist.
Ahmed, hello.
complete.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have the old scenery you won't be flying. Oh, it's a shame, sis. Now, time for Filbert's captain announcement to the passengers. Fine. Wagwan, wagwan, Majeez. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard, man's hard jet, big flying bus still. Happy? Farmer Beavis, hello, welcome. And an early starter with the smut today. Very good, very good. You're starving for more Phoenix 320. Oh, me too. Me too, Christopher. I cannot wait. You've noticed flying around the UK that the SIDS keep you low forever. They do, particularly around London, I think, because there are so many airports and so many SIDS and stars that cross over and under each other, etc. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. But you do normally, if there's ATC online, get cleared much earlier than the SID chart will tell you. So don't feel like you're cheating if you do that, if you just climb a bit before the end of the SID. Every subscriber gets us closer to the 1 million and the long-awaited face. It does, Simon. Ben, hello, welcome, welcome. How was your A310 flight? I saw you had a rapid change of plan. A320 versus Lucla. That's something that will not happen in my lifetime, Tom. Yeah, seems I can be bought after all.
Thank you, Monkey Fun Run.
Dear, oh dear. Where is the Thames? So the Thames is way behind us now, Gampilan. We did see it after departure. I pointed it out, snaking away into London. But we're now quite a long way north of the Thames, and we are flying probably over Hertfordshire, I would think now. Possibly even further north than that. Let's see. So I'll bring up the charts. Oh yeah, we're way north of that as well. So we're over Buckinghamshire at the moment, coming up to Northampton, which we'll have a quick look at. Luton SIDS have you at 4,000 for that? Yeah, they do, Scott. Follow the charts and you're still using offline ATC, and it will yell at you like you're like a Gatwick control. Well, it's good practice then, isn't it? Good practice for then when you get on VATSIM. Does anyone know what this is? It looks like an airfield, but I don't recognise it. Must be an RAF base, I would guess. What was I going to say? Something about ATC. Don't know. Can't you request a higher altitude with pilot to ATC, Jenny? I think you can. Maybe they just say no though. Yeah, I'd love an A310 as well. Your PC just died and now XP has uninstalled itself. How the hell does that happen? Don't mess around with that, Ben. Get yourself in an Airbus, get yourself up to Edinburgh, and join us on a flight to Keflavik in MSFS. Chill out. It's too hot to be messing around with simulators that don't want to work properly. Do you need oceanic clearance for Keflavik? Yes, I believe so. I'm not absolutely 100% certain, but I believe you do. But there's no ATC online. Yep, Northampton coming up right now. Should be just ahead of us on the left. No, it shouldn't. Just ahead of us on the right. Teo! Bonjour! The flight got free. Yeah, we're underway. We're underway. I don't know why I've decided it's so important to show you Northampton, but anyway. There it is. There's Northampton. I have a friend who lives there. It's quite nice. Takes about an hour to get to by train. Similar amount of time to a drive. Just over Northampton, Ben. You can, but sometimes they tell you no. Can I play some songs? Yes, that's a good idea. I have a new playlist lined up for today. It's quite short, actually. But I figured we don't have much blues music on my streams, and I like blues music, so I found you some. You tell me what you think. Oh no, it's only added one track. What a noob. It's alright. It's alright, I can find it. Here we are. See what you think of a bit of blues. I don't know why, flying to Iceland feels like the right time for blues. Good afternoon, Mike. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yes, Sam plays. Yeah, you do. That's the whole point of VATSIM. There's no point flying on VATSIM if you don't want to talk to ATC. Possibly a little loud, I think. Tried out the FG1D Corsair today by... Is it good? Is it? If I was more interested in military planes, I'd be really tempted to give it a go, because it does look amazing, and what they've promised is amazing. Anyway, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Excellent, good, right decision, Ben. Yeah, do you like a bit of blues, Kiwi? Yeah. X-Plane is just can't look at itself in the mirror anymore. Yoo-hoo, Tiago, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, that's a very good point, Melon. Yeah, that's a good point. You can join as an observer and do what you like, really. It would be more fitting flying into a desert airport in the US, it's true. Or anywhere in the southern states, but I don't know, there's something about Iceland that just said to me, blues. Sort of distant, sometimes cold and snowy island. Don't know. It's probably entirely illogical, but anyway. Aerosoft are now selling their products through Orbex. No, I hadn't seen that. That's, I never thought I'd see the day when that happened. Very useful. The world is moving to Orbex, I think, aren't they? Why is there no Aberdeen? I don't know. I told Max when he was looking at suggestions for a new airport, I said, do Aberdeen, Max, because no one else is working on it. It's a big, useful airport. But, the man doesn't listen to me. He had his own ideas. Yeah, exactly. No, you don't want to do it without scenery. Play Ya Ya Ding Dong? What the hell is Ya Ya Ding Dong? Oh, it's that Eurovision. I can't. I wish I could. I'll get a copyright strike if I do, though. I knew it sounded familiar. I just couldn't remember. Couldn't remember what it was. It will. It will make their Siri much easier to sort. There's going to be more on the Orbex Direct than on the MSFS Marketplace at this rate. Willie, welcome. I don't know. Ben says. Did you say they're already on there, or are they going to be on there? CoSoft. Yeah, he said they're on there. CoSoft TV. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the sub. Anyone else enjoying what they're seeing, not yet subscribed, do click the subscribe button, do click the thumbs up button, turn on notifications to make sure you never miss out on a stream again. And you can also, if you want to be an extra strong supporter, you can make a donation via streamlabs.com/filbertflies, or you can join Club Filbert, which is my YouTube membership program, where you give a little bit each month and you get a whole bunch of perks which are well worth it. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. Ben's a liar. Let's have a little look myself. Get to the bottom of this. I'm looking at Europe. I'm not seeing anything yet.
Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and the beverage choices.
I'm starting to wonder if you might be right, Willie. Oh, they will be, not there yet. Okay. Oh, they've just announced it on Twitter. Fine. Okay.
Also for your own safety. Thank you.
MSFS getting invaded by Ryanair 738s at the end of the year. Yes. And I will be in one, Simon. You mark my words, I'll be in one. And hopefully BIKF will launch their long-awaited Stansted scenery in time. I really hope they do. They'd be mad not to, wouldn't they? Be mad not to time it to launch in with the 737. Alex Mercer, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? With Club Filbert, you get the love of your high school crush. Never came. It's true. You get so much love. And the more you pay, not the more you pay, let's not be crude about this. The higher the Club Filbert level you choose, the more love you get. If you join Club Filbert Gold, you can do no wrong ever in my eyes. Never will you be criticised. You'll be praised on every landing. It really is a life-changing experience. Will there be a transatlantic flight soon? Possibly, but not in Microsoft Flight Simulator, because there aren't any decent long-haul aircraft that actually do real-world transatlantic flights at the moment. Maybe there are, but not to places with scenery. So I want good quality scenery at the departure and arrival airports, and I want an aircraft that does the flight in the real world and that works properly. Those are my criteria, Fizzy. But maybe in P3D. Maybe. Give it a go, Evan. You got nothing to lose, have you? Got nothing to lose. Try it out. If you enjoy it, stick with it. If you don't. No harm in trying it. I know. This must be very lucrative for them, mustn't it? The old world update work. I think they need to employ some more people. For some noobs like yourself, and maybe a few others, am I able to explain oceanic clearance to you? Yes! Yes, I can do that. So when you're flying over the Atlantic Ocean, and I can't speak for Trans-Pacific clearances or anything like that because I don't know anything about them, but certainly for transatlantics, you speak, instead of speaking to an air traffic controller, you speak to a radio operator. And instead of them being able to see you on radar, they rely on position reports because there's no radar over the Atlantic. So what you have to do when you are approaching an oceanic airspace is you need to get a separate clearance. So you would ask for a frequency change from the domestic controller to get your clearance, and then you would switch back. And then when you are about to enter their oceanic airspace, which will normally be with either Gander on the western side of the Atlantic or Shanwick on the eastern side of the Atlantic, you will then give them your first position report. And there's some stuff in my Discord server. There's a separate channel which explains the technicalities of giving position reports and getting clearances, etc. So that's the basics. Sorry, I'm missing so much stuff here. Sorry. Do I use any flight tracking software? Yes, I use Volanta. Cross-sell arrangements so both will carry each other's products. Oh, interesting. Brisbane won the 2032 Olympic. Really? Yeah, Qatar and South Korea. Oh, congratulations. Wish MSFS All Becks and whatnot did a free-to-play event so you can test add-ons through. Yeah, that would be really good, Amarok, actually. That's a really good idea. No worries, Jason. I'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy the gym. Are we flying the Cessna? You could fly the Cessna. It's very, very open and free. It's not like the Bimbles where I was very insistent on everyone flying the 152 and everyone just ignored me. If you want to fly the Cessna, fly the Cessna. I'd recommend the 172 rather than the 152 so we can go a little bit quicker. But yeah, I think I'll fly the Piper, but I'm still not 100% decided. Why is Greenland full of ice, not full of grass? Because it is. It's cold. It's near the Arctic. Thank you, Kaffel. 747 or 9? What, for a transatlantic, Scott, you mean? Can I just check? Has the stream been buffering a lot? I'm just starting to get the impression that some people might be quite a long way behind. I don't know. Let me have a look at my own stream and see if it's see what the lag's like. Oh no, you're not too far behind if Jason saw that. No buffering, good. Okay, so maybe an 8-second lag, something like that. That's fine. I can cope with that. The silver stream, yes. So, Club Filbert, as you will know from having clicked the join button and got all the information on it. Oh, should we turn the seatbelts off? And why are my ground spoilers out? First officer's been messing around again. What was I saying? Can't remember. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. We're doing a Club Filbert Silver members only exclusive group flight / live stream around Iceland. So it's a good idea to join up now if you want to partake in that. Should be fun. Pretty scenery, fun flying through some valleys and canyons. Yeah, be nice. Bit of VFR. No lags on Twitch. Sometimes lags on Twitch, careful. Are you still keen for me to make the switch, are you? Free from buffer. Good. I'm pleased. I'll be able to ring my Virgin Media contact and tell him I've just done a stream and it was all fine, assuming, touch wood, that this keeps up for the next few hours. So yeah, I'm just going to check. I think I'm on Volanta. Yes, I am up. I did get Volanta right. So we just got Manchester over here somewhere, down to our left and slightly behind us. So I guess it's this general area down here. And yeah, we're making good progress. Should have about an hour and 56 minutes left of the flight. Very good, Harrison. Very good. Yes, Volanta is free. Yes. See you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Did I ever go to some Asian country? Yeah, I have. I've been to a few. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Vietnam, Japan, China and Hong Kong. Yeah, well I hope the Xbox version is good. I'm sure it will be. You're in for a treat, I think. I'll try my best, Tom. I think I can promise under 555. We did, yeah. Oh, in the sim. Yeah, he meant in real life. In the sim, yeah. Narita Singapore we did the other week and the week before. It's had a lot of love, that route. Have you been anywhere in Europe, Nampilan? Ooh, I'd forgotten I did that command, Simon. Well discovered. And in addition to that, I now have the Thrustmaster, rudder pedals, and a Bravo Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. I need to update it. Well, now we're away from London, performance has got a lot better, I'm pleased to say. Custom wing view quickly for Kefl, here we are. So obviously we've got the west coast there. We're just between Preston and Lancaster at the moment. Well, we're east of both, but those are the nearest towns. Lancaster's sort of over here, and Preston's somewhere inland, just about down here. Happy memories from the Bimbles. Is the music volume alright? Just gonna have a quick check of the ATC situation. Yeah, nothing, unfortunately. Nothing at all. Unfortunately in a way, but fortunately in another way. Yeah, quite a few people have recommended PAC-X. It's just not my sort of thing though. I'm keen to have a first officer, hence flight FS2 cruise flight crew A320, and there's a few passenger announcements included with that. But I'm not fussed about having passengers in general, really, moving around and robotic voices. Yeah, horses for courses. It's not my cup of tea. One day you'll go to Europe. Where would you like to visit the most in Europe, Nampilan? Really, really quickly, Melon. Yeah, I have to vacuum mine every couple of days as well. It's gross, really, isn't it? I mean, it is just gross. But they're a lot better since I've greased them up with some expensive American grease. A lot easier to control now. When do I think the travel industry will be back to normal? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. It depends how the virus evolves. I would like to think by this time next year, but I don't know. Music's good, just slightly loud, but not really by much. Okay, I'll turn it down just a tiny, tiny little bit then. Oh well, that's about the smallest amount I can turn it down. You'd love to live in Amsterdam when you're old. Oh, it's a great city, Amsterdam. Yeah. I hope it wasn't Willie's retirement Greece. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's an auto. Oh, groundskeeper Willie. Right, with you. What's my opinion on the Captain Sim 777? Not worth bothering with, that's my opinion on it. Good, glad I got it sorted. It's so hard when you've got headphones on to really judge. Hello, Holdy Torsken. Holdall Torsken. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Finnair starting a route from Stockholm to Bangkok. Oh, really? Nice. In what aircraft? Is Cologne Bonn still my favourite airport add-on? Interesting question, Probot. It's definitely still in my top 5. I'd really struggle to pick my favourite now. There's other great add-ons out there. Javiesky Designs, Narita and Washington National are fantastic. Fly Tampa's Las Vegas is fantastic. What else have we had since I did that top 10? Too many to think of. Oh, there's a lot of Australian ones that are right up there. Hobart. Yeah, Hobart's good. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't been for a while. The best aircraft in Europe? Or do you mean the best airline in Europe? Probably Lufthansa, to be honest. The German national airline. Your new RAM and PSU just arrived. Oh, nice! That's exciting. What have you gone for? Oh, PSU, yeah. So more powerful PSU, more RAM. Nice. Digital Flight Deck, welcome! Nice to have you here. How's life? You've bought Cologne Bong yesterday and you've got digital Javiesky Design Narita. Nice. And which do you prefer? I'd be interested. Noah, thank you very, very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Airbus plus Boeing equals... Dunno. Bobus? You've got 32 gigs of RAM, i9 109080 Extreme CPU, RTX 30... Blimey! No! That is crazy. That is crazy. I feel for you, Simon. That absolutely sucks. You don't expect to spend that much money and have performance like that. There must be something wrong, hardware-wise, mustn't there? Favourite top 5 airlines around the world? Well, based on a combination of airlines I've flown on and enjoyed flying on and what I know to be good, I'd probably say Asiana I really liked, Korean Air, Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, Emirates, maybe? Cologne is your favourite. Okay, good. You've only flown one airline, which is American. I've flown on American. It was alright. People moan about American, but I had an alright experience. I preferred Delta slightly. Fish and chips or English breakfast? There's a tough question. I love both. But if I had to choose one, it would be an English breakfast. I love a good fry-up. My opinion on the CRJ 700 and 550. I really like them. Most detailed planes we currently have available for MSFS, but they will also drive you mad and try and kill you, so... swings and roundabouts. Oh really, Willie? I didn't know that. Thank you, now. Glad you're enjoying it. Yes. I try and tailor my music for for whatever time of day it is around the world. Good early morning music for the US. Nice evening music for the East Coast, and something nice to listen to on a hot, sweltering summer afternoon in Europe. I do know Garuda Indonesia, yeah, but I don't know much about them. Sounds good, Torsken, sounds good. Limited by main thread. Well, maybe the 27th is your day to shine as well, Simon. Maybe. Got Airbus TC Officer Pack and add-ons too. It's an amazing bit of kit. I've heard good things. I don't have it myself, but I've heard good things. Number one. Well, I just went through a list of my top 5. I'd struggle to choose a number 1, but I was saying I really like Fly Tampa Las Vegas. I really like Aerosoft's Cologne Bonn. I really like Javiesky Designs Narita and Washington National, and I really like Hobart, but it depends what you're looking for. There's loads of good airports out there. My favourite won't necessarily be the one for you. Because you're just not allowed to broadcast music without a license trucking around. American was kind of disappointed, but it's alright. He went from Orf. Oh, I've been there, I think. Can't remember where it is, but the ICAO code rings a bell. Norfolk, yes, I have been there in the CRJ. To Dallas, and Dallas to FAI. Where's FAI? Oh, Saudi Arabia, right. It's a long old flight. Do I like Dallas? Yeah, of the American carriers that I've been on, they're my favourite. And when I say of the American carriers I've been on, I think I've done I think I've only flown on American and Delta, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, they are pretty good, I think. Yeah. No, that's not the Isle of Man. That's just a bit that's sticking out the west of Scotland. The Isle of Man is, I think, too far away for us to see. Too far south. Oh, maybe. Actually, Ambulan, this is the Isle of Man. I don't know if that's what you were looking at, but yeah. And then beyond it, not very far beyond it, we've got Northern Ireland. Emirates, Lufthansa, and EasyJet are your top 3. Really, EasyJet's in there. Interesting. No, I don't think I am going to get the PMDG DC-6. No, not really my kind of plane. You've been on Ethiopian Airlines to Joburg, and they are for definite the best airline in Africa. Really? I'd love to go to Ethiopia, actually. I love their food. Hello, Alexander. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I think you're probably right, Christopher. At least in terms of long-haul economy, it's all about packing you in, filling the plane, and getting the money in, isn't it, really? Right now your PC can't even load in a 172 at Innsbruck. Oh my god, that's sucky. Sorry to hear that. We all hope this, Melon. We all hope this. Do I know Lion Air? No, I don't know Lion Air. When will I check the newest Keflavik design Moscow airport? Soon, Cashel. soon. But I would like you to note that you were forefront of my mind when I was planning this flight to Keflavik, because I know it's something you've been wanting for a long time. Yeah, I'm probably not going to review Moscow because I've just had enough of doing reviews for the time being, but I will certainly try and fly there soon. Ah, good. I think you'll be pleased with the T-16,000. I don't, Tris. I don't want to be an airline pilot. So you can only. So I subscribe to Epidemic Sound, which is £10 a month or so, and you can access a whole library of royalty-free stuff. And a lot of it's really good. It's just not stuff you would ever have heard of. Anyone else got some Gemini jet models? I don't, but I'm sure someone will have. Right, let me try and whiz through the chat because I'll never ever catch up at this rate. Look away for 2 minutes, it's too much. Going to answer things I know something about. Okay. Is Las Vegas from Fly Tampa good? Yes. Yeah, I'd quite like to fly Alaska and Hawaiian. Any planes have ever been on a Boeing 737s, 800s and an A320 Neo? Yeah, they're the most common planes, I think. There's probably a lot of people have only been on those. I would quite like to be a private pilot, Evan, but I don't want to be an airline pilot. I'm pleased, Keflavik, I'm pleased. Ryanair is like Ryanair, low-cost airline, you hate it. Okay. Movie Film Studio, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry it's taken me a while to get to you, I just got behind and now I can't catch up. You'd rather be a flight attendant than a pilot. Would you? How come, Chris? You like dealing with people? It is way too hot, Scott. It is unbearable in my living room with the computer on. Do I know anything about the cadet system for British Airways? It doesn't exist anymore, Fizzy, basically. They used to have a fully sponsored cadet scheme, but that stopped after 9/11 many, many years ago. Now they take pilots from the big airline academies like L3 and Oxford and various things, but there's no way into British Airways without paying, unless they brought it back, which I think is unlikely. I'm not that up to date on pilot training, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't exist anymore. I've answered your question 3 times, Probot. I feel like the pay, life quality and work quality match perfectly when being a pilot. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I have played GTA 5, yes, but not for quite a long time, actually. You tried pasting a custom camera config that ends up in the middle of the... that is weird. Was it definitely a custom camera config for the fly-by-wire? It wasn't for the default or something, was it? No, I didn't know Ryanair had TikTok. No. Temperature is 50 in the UAE, is it? That's too hot for me. Much too hot for me. I guess you get used to it if you live in that kind of climate long term. But for me, anything above 25 starts to get a bit uncomfortable because I'm used to the English climate, which is, not that hot. Well, fair enough, Chris. Fair enough. Cool, crisp 18 degrees Celsius in Michigan. That's nice, though. That's a good temperature. Hoping to get an interview with the squad commander of the Red Arrows. Seriously? Oh, Red Sparrows. No, I didn't know that. No. That's still exciting, Willie. I don't want you to sense the disappointment in my voice when I realised I'd misread Red Sparrows. No, I've never heard of him actually. I've never done much flying in GTA. Sounds like he's bound to be a fun sort of person. Though. I prefer the A320, Evan. I think it's a nicer plane. Let's get the old fly pad powered up. I used to not bother with it. Now I want to bother with it, but forget it can do all of these new things. Try resetting the refresh token because it's been on this loading screen for a few flights now, I think. We do need an MSFS display. Who does one? Doesn't Two-Tone Murphy have an MSFS display team? You might know this, Willie. I'm sure I've seen him talk about them on his stream. I'm not 100%, but 25 is the normal in winter, is it? So it never ever actually gets colder than that. That's amazing. I don't know actually, Christopher. I knew they're starting around now. Didn't know it was today. It's a bit. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it, for Japan? And it's just the Olympics are about crowds of people getting together to support their country and their team, and it's going to be a bit limp and a bit sad this year, I think. Better to have it probably with no spectators than to take any risks, but yeah, it's a bit sad. I prefer the new one, Evan. We'll do that then, Willie. Do an outside broadcast. Just muscle your way in. The Thunderflies, that's it. Pasta or ramen? I like both. I eat more pasta than ramen. I guess there are loads and loads of different pastas. There's probably more variety in pasta than in ramen, isn't there? Or maybe I just don't know ramen. Yeah, Ben's airborne out of Edinburgh. Nice. In P3D, I would guess. Right, you've got Madrid from Latin VFI. It's good, but you have got a problem with the localizer. No, I've not experienced that problem. Best to contact. They've got good support for Latin VFI. Ramen is a Japanese noodle soup, but it's a really rich pork bone broth, and you get sort of slices of pork in it, spring onions, sometimes half an egg or an egg, a bit of seaweed around the edge. It's a meal. It's a really rich soup. Very nice. You tried to use Airline Sim to make a custom airline, but then learned it was pay to win, so you wasted all the time. Ah, that sucks. Is that a mobile game of some sort, Tris? I haven't heard of it. You won't be able to watch my streams for a month because you're on holiday and a week on Saturday, so we'll watch them after. No worries, Evan Flies. Where are you going on holiday? But the Korean call it ramyeon. Is it the same? Is it the same dish, or is it slightly different? Thai boat noodles. I've never had Thai boat noodles. Despite spending 6 months in Thailand, yeah, they look amazing though. To make them. Right, I'm just going to get a drink, won't be a mo. And I'm back. It is so hot. It is so hot. How's your computer doing after you had to cancel your egg hunt, Willie? Well, Tris, I do. I love travel. I really do. I like flying, but really it's about seeing the world. I miss it. I haven't done any since since last February, so 18 months. But yeah, in normal times I used to try and get away 3 times a year or so, something like that. I stay inside all day at the moment. Well, sometimes I go in the garden, but yeah. I miss having a life, I really do. Tornado Siren Madness, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is in my room, but it's got to be it's got to be above 30. It's absolutely sweltering. Not turning on your piece, probably wise. Which part of the world are you in again, Simon? I am sort of expecting my PC to conk out at any minute, to be honest. Don't like to tempt fate, but some lovely views of the Scottish Highlands, which we ought to make the most of, because half of our flight is over water. Diogo, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the stream. ETA is 9:25 UTC in the sim. And what time are we on at the moment? 7:54. So we've got about an hour and a half remaining. Yeah, that is the advantage of being a flight attendant, isn't it? You just get to see the world. You did the radio show with the fan blowing right at you and was just tolerable. Yeah, fair enough. It's cold in your garage, is it? I might have to come and move into your garage for a bit in a tornado zone. You're flying in about 3 weeks, an 11-day trip to Croatia. How lovely. Is that with family, with friends, by yourself? You can see my system specs in the video description, Alexander. I'm used to Celsius. That's tolerable. 21 degrees is tolerable. Tris, thank you very much for the sub. And just a reminder to anyone who would like to, you can also donate to the channel to help me do more streams like this via streamlabs.com/filbertflies, or just by using the super chat link in the bottom right hand corner. Yes, I am from England. Flying down to meet family. Do you know, now you say that, I think I have a vague memory of knowing that you had family in Croatia. Yeah, I think I did. Yes, I am from England. I think if anyone wants to know where the special region of Yogyakarta is, they can find it. Gamplan. You still miss the view from the A380. Yeah. I've only been on an A380 once from... Where was I flying back from? Back from Hong Kong to Charles de Gaulle and then on to London. It was a brilliant flight. You love England, do you? Which, whereabouts are you, Tornado Siren? Oh, America's not boring. There's loads to do. There's loads to do in America. It's true, wherever you are, if you're stuck in the same place because of COVID, life is a bit boring. But it's not just America. Same here. Oh, you're in London, right? Yeah, I like England. Yeah, it's nice. I think we have some. I think we're lucky to have so much pretty scenery. Both, actually. Ah, thanks. Yep, there's me specs. The only good sites on the East Coast is New York City itself and Florida, maybe. Yeah, I've been to New York. and I love New York. It's a great city. It's like London, but more exciting, in my opinion. I've never been to Florida. I'd quite like to go. But you've also got places like Boston, which I imagine are pretty cool. I don't know. Oh, I can't imagine how hot Florida must be. That's why we have to play simulation. Exactly, yeah, to have that feeling of normality. It's true. It's true. It's been a real godsend during the pandemic, being able to fly virtually. Thank you, Tornado Salamanders. Thanks. Am I looking forward to the flyby A380? Yes, very much so. Very much so. Oh, I'll still be here when the good times come, Simon. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, really? No, I've never been to Alabama. No. I've been to a few southern states. I've been to Mississippi and Tennessee and Louisiana. That's about it, though. Why shouldn't you wear green clothes? Oh, okay, not much worse than in London then, in Florida. Who'd have thought? Yeah, I can imagine, Willie. Yeah. Which bit of Florida were you in? There must be some sort of normal bits of Florida, aren't there? Like if you get away from Miami Beach and Orlando and all those places. Yeah, I've got to say it's never been high on my list of places to visit though. For that reason, really. We're flying to Keflavik. Ah, someone went to Dollywood but is too embarrassed to say he's been to Dollywood, eh, Noah? Nice, yeah, I absolutely loved it as well. I loved it as well. Churchill Downs I didn't go through, but yeah, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Nashville, Memphis. I wasn't sure. It's one of those places that I thought I might like or I might not like so much. But yeah, it blew me away. Such a friendly, nice place. Let's have a look, careful. Yeah. Actually, now you mention it. Ooh! Pablo! Thank you very much. Thank you for the €2 donation. Much appreciated. It's very kind of you. It does look a bit plastic, careful. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Is it done? Or... no. Final polish. Sounds like it's kind of done, doesn't it? Still looks better than Just Sims, I think. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. I might even review it. It's a big one, isn't it? It's one I've been waiting for a long time. Drove to Florida from Ontario. Saw quite a bit of it. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Went to the Titanic Museum once. Oh, I didn't know there was a Titanic museum there. I missed it. I have to go back. You've been to Pigeon Forge and who goes to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and doesn't go to Dollywood? That's madness, Pablo. That's madness. You're on your way as well, are you, sus? Awesome. We're just over northern Scotland at the moment, Tuna. Do you know Dollywood is the only theme park I've ever been to? I've never really had an interest in going to theme parks, but I'm a big Dolly Parton fan, so obviously we made a massive detour from our planned road trip to go and visit Dollywood, and I loved it. It was brilliant. Yeah, the steam engine was awesome. And all of the craft stuff as well I found really interesting. It wasn't so much the rides. I wasn't so fussed about the rides, but it's just a cool place to spend the day. So in previous Sims there was a Just Sim version. There was a Simwings Aerosoft, Simwings version. And there was the MK Studios version. And MK Studios was probably the best of the three for prepared. Don't know about it, explain. Really weak. Ben, you're behind us. Let me have a look on Volanta. How far behind us? Oh, you're going a totally different way. Let me bring it up so the people can see, and we'll have a look for sus at the same time. So here we are. There's me, the purple one. There's Ben, the green one, taking a much more westerly route and really a slightly more direct route as well. And where is sus? I don't know if we're friends on Volanta, are we? Might be, but I don't know what your name is. Anyway, good news, good news. Suddenly there are 3 of us going to Keflavik rather than just me, which is very nice. Thank you both for joining me. Fly in India. I have done some flying in India, Siddhant. I flew. Where did I fly most recently? Can't remember. But yeah, I've done two, one stream India and one stream from India to Nepal, which we don't talk about. Yeah, exactly, Harrison. We went to visit the mountains and see some bears. Visit Cherokee over the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, I wish I'd spend more time there, and yeah, I wish I'd spent some more time there and seen some more of the Smoky Mountains. To be honest, we're on a bit of a tight schedule. Something is missing. What's missing? Yes, I have played Train Sim World. Yes. Wonder if you can catch up in the DC6. Yeah. Give it a go. Give it a go. I don't know where Dingo is actually. He normally pops along, doesn't he? You think I should fly to Paro again? I disagree, Evan. Maybe in several years. Maybe in several years, once I've had time to recover from the trauma. Oh, I've heard about the drone light show at Dollywood. Didn't have one when I was there, but yeah, I will. I'll look it up. Please check your question above. I can't see it trucking around. So ask me again. I can't see it. I've scrolled up a fair way. That's a good question, Fizzy. I don't know actually. I don't really know how Xboxes work. Land in Paro with a 747. No, there are no 747 flights to Paro, and I only do real world flights, so I'm afraid not. You don't think they'll find a way to make it happen, Harrison? A new client or something? Well, I guess it would be a shame in a way. In another way, maybe not, because it would keep it a bit more pro, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed for some... Yeah, indeed. Welcome to the stream, Blue Star Line, by the way. Yes. I think we're all pinning all of our hopes on this Sim Update 5. I know I am. And I'm hoping it'll mean I don't have to upgrade my graphics card or my system for a little while. Let's have a quick check of our map, see where we are. So we're over Stornoway. I think, is this Stornoway? Yes, this is Stornoway. And this is going to be our last sight of land until Iceland. Which is a little bit sad, but also quite exciting. Feels like we're going on a proper journey. MSFS for Xbox will be so arcade compared to the PC version. I just hope it's not so arcade that people who want to get into proper flight simming can't do it. I think that would be a real waste. We shall see. I think most people will just have a little fly in it, mess around and enjoy it for a bit and then move on, like most Xbox games. But I think there are a few who will get proper into it, I think. I hope so anyway. And will then graduate to PC simming. Oh, I answered that question, Trucking Around. I answered that ages ago. Epidemic Sound. £10 a month. And don't use capitals, please. The main airport in Iceland is where we're going, Keflavik. I don't even know the answer to that, Evan. But how will people sort of click and change buttons and knobs and things in cockpits without a mouse? How's that going to work? Yeah, I hope you're right, Mel. And I think it'll be... I'd like to think it'd be fairly similar. What are my thoughts on the Aerosoft CRJ 550-700? I really like it. I did a review video on it, actually, if you want to check it out, Egg. Yeah, so they're both great little planes. Difficult to fly, but once you get the hang of it, they're really, really satisfying. Handle very well. Oh, there we are. The Xbox will support a mouse and keyboard. Nice. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Pablo. I do as well. How do I know which aircraft fly to each airport? I use Flight Radar 24 mostly, which gives you live traffic, lists of arrivals and departures and upcoming flights. And it'll show you not only the type of aircraft, but if you really want to get down into the detail, you can find the specific aircraft that flew a flight on a given day. Sleepy game, sleepy music, you're going to sleep. Well, sleep well, Luke. Have a good nap. Yes, this is real-time weather. You can choose to use real-time weather, or you can use presets. But yeah, pretty much all of my streams I use live weather. Microsoft's master plan to make more money. Well, of course. Thumb buttons. Oh yeah, maybe. That's an option. You should do a British Airways flight on MSFS from London to Norfolk. As in Norwich, you mean? Or do you mean Norfolk in the US? Probably mean Norfolk in the US, that's what we were talking about earlier. That makes more sense. Is there a British Airways route from there? Let's have a look. No, there are no scheduled routes between Norfolk and the UK, unfortunately. In terms of the controller, you'd imagine that either L1 or L2 held down will switch to interact mode. Yeah, that sounds like a possibility. We'll see. I'd almost quite like to have a go at it on Xbox, just to see what it's like, but probably not enough to buy an Xbox, to be honest. It has full keyboard and mouse support. Does it? Does it? Excellent. There you are. So there's the potential for people to get pretty into it, I would have said. The sliced lime. If only I did. I have no idea why my simulator freezes and crashes, let alone yours, I'm afraid. Are we going to have some meeting after live? Well, there'll be the usual post-stream voice chat for Gold Club Filbert members, Gamplan. It's a Gold member perk. Is this British Airways? Yes, it is. Oya Jan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a British Airways A320. I thought you meant London to Norwich. I really did. Shows how Anglo-centric my world is, doesn't it? I thought, could that be a British Airways flight? It's not impossible. Seems unlikely. How's your work going, Scott? Yeah, but there just aren't any flights from there to Britain, full stop, by any airline, unfortunately. That's unfortunate, Demonic Angel. It's not the sort of thing we tend to go for on this channel. Not sure if I found it before, but that's the tweet. What's the tweet? Where's the tweet, Ben? Oh, it's above there. Thank you. I have a blind spot for links, I think. Yeah, I've had haggis. Yes, I have. Could I fly to Alicante from a British airport? We don't have any Alicante scenery in MSFS at the moment, but we do in P3D, so maybe. I've got such a long list of flights that I want to do. I'm not promising any particular routes. I tend to look at my list and then pick what I fancy, 3 of my favourites, and then the Club Filbert Gold members get to vote on which ones I'll be doing that week. And if you want to know more about Club Filbert, and who wouldn't, here's some more information, and you can click the join button below for everything you could possibly want to know about it. Dallas to Fairbanks on American. Yeah, maybe. Don't think we have any Fairbanks scenery though. I think that's a CRJ route that I've been looking at and added to my list of things for when we have Fairbanks scenery. Not great. So hot in your flat this hard. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's it's unbearable. It's too hot to stream, let alone do proper work. Rishab, welcome to the stream. It is. I agree. Yeah, it doesn't have a D-reg. It's just got the wrong plate in its cockpit. That's the default fly-by-wire thing. The reg is, in fact, Golf Tango Tango November Hotel. That's alright, trucking around, no worries, no worries. Do I know when Gaia is releasing their Munich? Ah, if only. I don't know when Gaia is releasing anything, David. Davide. No idea, I'm afraid. I want them to release that and their Stansted and their Zurich. Mostly I'm keen on the Stansted because we've got quite a good Munich from Simwings and we've got quite a good Zurich from FS Dream Team. But we have no Stansted at all. 35. Yeah, I don't have a room thermometer here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's very similar, despite all the windows being open. You're too poor to afford anything else. I mean, Tris, there's never any pressure to donate or join Club Filbert. None whatsoever. And you still get 95% of everything I do, so don't worry about it at all. When's the next 747 stream? I don't know, is the honest answer. Hopefully sometime next week. We'll see. Yeah, it would. That's a good hashtag, Harrison. We should get people on board with that one. They must just be making too much money to bother with their own stuff anymore, which is a real shame. Because their Asobo stuff is alright, but it's not their best. Do you know, Ben, I think you might beat us. I don't know why you've got so much more of a direct route. And Sus, where are you? Are you on VATSIM or... You were last time, weren't you? So have a quick look at the arrivals, see if I can spot you. / remember your real name. Oh, did you take off from Heathrow? There's an inbound 777 from Heathrow. Could be you. Seem to be going the wrong way, mind you. The 747 stream will be in P3D. Can I check something in Discord? Yeah, of course. It's about 38 in Dubai and 39 in Abu Dhabi right now. Yeah. But they have air conditioning and I don't. Well, it looks nice, Ampilan. He's posted some food. Oh, Jeff boy, you still here? I've just seen your cat picture. He's gorgeous. Very, very sweet. Paul, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much indeed for subscribing.
I wanna take you out, show you the time of your life.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time, Christopher, that that Europe started embracing aircon, to be honest. Go to Algeria. We don't have any good Algerian airport scenery at the moment, Abdul Rahman, unfortunately. But when we do, I'd love to go to Algeria. Yeah, sounds good. You're just that efficient, you are. Yeah, you're Speedbird 890. I thought you might be. Yeah, cool. Got some catching up to do. Any flight sims you can play are in Roblox, and they aren't even flight sims. But did you not say that you were getting a that you were going to get the Xbox version of MSFS? Was that you, or was that someone else? They would be awesome. Let me just check. I'm going to check flightsim.to in case there's some kind of Algiers scenery that I'm unaware of or something. I think they said it was going to be the same as the P3D price, Davide. I think. And if that's the case, it's around about, I want to say £120, something like that. Oh, you don't play Xbox? Oh, okay. Well, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah, there's a freeware mod for Algiers, but it looks rubbish. Rabat Saleh looks kind of alright though, doesn't it? Doesn't look bad at all. I don't know anything about Algerian airports, but this doesn't look like somewhere that would have routes to France. But I'm gonna look. That's in Morocco, not here. I don't know why I searched for Algeria and that came up. Whoa, there's a flight from Morocco to Heathrow in an Embraer 190. I'm surprised. Favourite plane just by looks is the 747. The 400 is my favourite, but I like all of them. 2 gigabytes of RAM? No, you must have made a mistake there. Nobody has 2 gigabytes. You must mean 32 gigabytes of RAM, I think. In which case, probably. I don't know. I have an eye. You can see my system specs, and it performs alright on my sim, on my system. You have a better graphics card but a worse processor. So I don't honestly know for sure. I'm no hardware expert. The Concorde's beautiful, and yeah, the 737-300 is not a bad looking aircraft actually. Classic. Classic. You're only two at Arjun, welcome. Drop a rope so you can climb up. Just jump. You can make it, Arjun. I'm confident you can make it. Asri, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's which part of Thailand are you in? How is it? We don't yet have a Warsaw Chopin airport for MSFS, unfortunately, Ampelan. Best free airport scenery, Gatwick. Gatwick in terms of big popular airports, the best full stop I think is Wiley Post. Is it Will Rogers Memorial Airport in Utqiagvik in Alaska? That's probably the nicest looking. Possibly, Tris, possibly. If your system has 2 GB of RAM, then it will not run MSFS, nothing. I could, but why, Ampelan? Why do you want me to? Yeah, you'd have thought when they did the US and Canada update, they would have done a bit more. I think there maybe is there one of the World Update airports in Alaska? I have a feeling there might be. Yeah, mine too, Willie. Mine too. Have I thought of being a VATSIM ATC controller? I've thought about it. Yeah, I've thought about it. It doesn't hugely appeal. I like flying, and I might enjoy it, but I don't have probably quite enough spare time to devote to it to do that as well. At the moment, anyway. It is spectacular, yeah. This is true, Simon. Where's this coming from? I mean, yes, I agree then. Yeah. You're using FSX due to 4 gigs of RAM. I didn't know you were using FSX. Still, it's a good sim. It's got a lot more stable over the years. Sadly, VATSIM what, Evan? No worries, Willie. Thank you for popping by, and I'll speak to you soon. Do you know, Ampelan? I knew that. I knew that. I don't know why, but I did. You think you have 16 gigabytes? Would that work for? 32 would be better, but I think, and as I always say, I'm not an expert on hardware. I think that if you turn the settings down, you should be fine with 16. I do. That's what I'm flying, Echo Tick. Hello, Noob. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Just a reminder, timely reminder, if you haven't already, do please subscribe to the channel. Do please give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can do that either via the super chat or better still via streamlabs.com/filbertflies. Or you can join Club Filbert, my YouTube membership program, which is an absolute bargain, gives you access to a whole bunch of perks, and it's a lot of fun. What do you mean, Noob? Long haul? It's sort of it's not a long haul we're doing today, no. It's about 2 3/4 hours. So yeah, Club Filbert starts at £1.99, which is incredibly cheap. Goes up to $8.99, and then you get to have a say on my streams and where I go. Ecotic! Thank you! Thank you very, very much for the $5. I don't even know what $A are. What is an $A? Anyway, whatever it is, much appreciated. Thank you. No, it's not, Noob. It's not. As I said, it's about just under 3 hours. Welcome back, Probot. Welcome. No, because that comes up as AUD normally, I think, doesn't it? I really don't know. Maybe you're right. Oh, hang on, it does say AUD. It does. When it came up on the notification, it said $A. I didn't know what that was, but yeah, in the chat it says 5 AUD. So thank you for the $5 Australian dollars. What's the N1 at cruise? Do you know, Scott? I'm going to have a look. Although I am a sky god, sometimes the figures elude me. We're at 82.2% of N1 at the moment. 93's high, isn't it? Did I call you Scott? I meant Sus, sorry. Cologne Bond's better than Baracus, but Baracus has more routes. Surprise 2 GB of RAM. Even works for Minecraft Java. Yeah, me too. Iceland Air 01 DC6 on the way to Keflavik from Faroe. Amazing! Let me check you out on the old Volanta. Are you on VATSIM or no? Yeah, you are. I see you. Shin kicker, you're going to have to put your foot down though. And happy Eid al-Adha to you as well, Ngampalan. Eid Mubarak. Flight time left, so you can see on the bar at the top of the screen that we're due to touch down at 14:58 Zulu, which is in just under an hour's time. Do I prefer Heathrow or Gatwick? I prefer Heathrow. Good. Pedal to the metal. Or whatever the Dash 8 equivalent is. I assume it has an accelerator pedal. I'm not sure. Pratt & Whitney R2800 running hot, yes. I kind of just want to crack the window open a bit and stick my head out at the moment, I'm not going to lie to you. I know it would probably be a bad idea. I just would love to feel some icy air on my face. I don't even have any ice cream left in my house. Sucks to be me. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Just a 5-second blast of minus 58 or whatever it is out at the moment. Minus. It's only minus 24 total air temperature. It's alright, isn't it? I like the 787 a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not a fan of the one in the sim, if that's what you mean. It's kind of with the what Heavy Division have done with it is incredible, but it's still a bit buggy. Still doesn't quite fly as well as I'd like it to. But when the Quality Wings comes across, I'll be flying that a lot. A tomato is a fruit because it has seeds in it. Probably would be, yeah, probably would be taken clean off, but it's almost worth it, right? Yeah, I do like the Concorde a lot. Yeah, it's a beautiful plane. Wish I could have flown on it. Right, I'm just going to go and get some more water. Won't be a mo.
How long have you been flying on sim? I've started recently and of course my PC crashed on short final. C.
I missed a donation. Hey, Kotick, how long have I been flying on sim? I've started recently, of course. My PC crashed on short final. I've been simming for about 20 years, something like that. So quite a long time. And I'm sorry if PC crashed on short final. That is a regular occurrence, and it never gets easier. And thank you very much again for the donation. It's really generous of you. Go get ice cream. Then that is literal need for. It is. So I drink tap water, Gampilan. I don't really drink bottled water. Please butter the A320. Well, I will do my best, Noob. It is, I know. I don't know how I've let myself run out. After my stream, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Go to the shop, get an ice cream, sit in the garden, and maybe have a cold shower after that. Yeah, it's a long time. Off and on, you know, I haven't simmed all the way through, but my first flight simulator was Microsoft Flight Sim for Windows 95. So that gives you an idea of just how ancient I am. Yeah, it's 1509 in England at the moment, Tris. You'll gladly be my ice cream provider. It's very kind of Kotick, but I kind of get the impression you're in Australia. And it might be quite melted by the time it got here, but thank you anyway. Have I ever had Indonesian cuisine? Yes. I think so. Let me Google some dishes that I think might be Indonesian before I make a fool of myself. Oh, actually, no. No, I don't know if I have. No, I don't think I have. I had Malaysian cuisine, but not Indonesian. Is there going to be a return flight? No, I'm afraid not, Evan. No, 3 hours is enough for me in this heat. Me too, nothing. You've got to catch a night to online school. Ugh, bad luck, bad luck. Alright, Ikotic. Well, thanks again for the 2 donations. Very kind of you. And yeah, hope to see you again. And hope school's alright. An interesting race going on in Volanta, I'll show you. So here's me. Here is Melon in his DC-6. Here's Ben in his A320 from Edinburgh. I still think I'm going to beat him, but not by very much. So he's doing 441 knots ground speed and I'm doing 443, so that's kind of equivalent. Are you in P3D, Ben? I'm guessing you are. And then also, of course, we mustn't forget Sus, who last I saw was heading west from Heathrow. Who I now can't see. Sure he's green. Let me check VATSPy. Oh, okay, so he should be... Ah, here he is. BA890. I think he's not on Volanta. But yeah, that's Sus. So he's got a little bit of catching up to do. He's got a ground speed of 442 knots. Apparently oh no, an hour and 45 remaining. So he is going to be arriving a little bit after us. We've got about 47 minutes remaining. Anyway, should get to see a couple of other arrivals, which will be nice. What is a good route I would recommend on MSFS? That's too big a question to answer, Evan. What sort of plane, what sort of length? Well, you needn't, Tris. You can do whatever routes you like. You can just do little flights around the same airport in a Cessna, or you can do short domestic routes. It's up to you. Did anyone escort me? No, not today, Noob. Not today. No fighters today. King Hugo, welcome. I'm alright. We're all too hot, I think, but alright, thank you. How are you? A good route for an A320. Well, this one. No, I've never been to Australia. No. Have you? Harrison's going to pay for me to come and visit at some point, though. So hopefully I'll be there before too long. Can I see your livery in Volanta? No, I don't think I could. Let's double check. Oh yes, it's up there now, yeah. Oh, really nice. I have to show this again now. It's a nice Iceland Air livery. Look at that. It's a pity you can't zoom in on these pictures, but anyway. Yeah, very nice. Can I say 6 sizzling sausages sizzling? Yes, I can, Hodgehog. And welcome to the stream. You don't cover my mortgage quite, Harrison. You certainly help though. Good, I'm pleased you're well, Kim Hugo. Good flight today. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, I've just realised it still says I'm taking a break. Clearly, That is not the case, because I'm talking to you. There we are. You've never been to an international airport. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I don't have a. I don't know. I can't give you a gaming setup tour because I don't have a webcam. But it's really quite modest. David! David, a very, very, very warm welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Thank you very much for joining up. Much appreciated. Now, are you on Discord? If you are on Discord, then make sure that you link your Discord account with your YouTube account from the user settings. That way you'll gain access to all the exclusive private members only channels on there as well. If you're not on Discord, then don't worry about it, and thank you for the support. You love the way I say yes. Thank you. I'm pleased. Can I speak any? No, can't speak. You've asked me this every single time, no, still haven't learned any Indonesian, I'm afraid. Titus, you're from Indonesia as well. Welcome to the stream. How are you? One big flappy boy, hello to you as well. You just did a long haul from OMA to EDDF, Abu Dhabi to Frankfurt. Nice, how did it go? And what were you flying? No, I occasionally watch a bit of Swiss 001, but I'm not a regular on his channel, F1 Flies. You're going to head out. No worries, Tris. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. I do have to ask that only English is spoken in the chat, not because I have any problem with you speaking other languages, but I like to know what's being said, so only English, please. Me, where am I from? I'm from... Christ, I'm from London. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm from London in England. So, yeah, a lot of random questions today. It's true. How did I learn to fly all of these planes? Well, it's mostly practice. You know, I've been flying A320s in various sims for a long time, so I've read lots of manuals, watched a few videos, but mostly just practice. It went smooth, just a bit of turbulence, but all fine. Oh, good. Flew the A350 in X-plane, I presume, was that? That's the only sim with an A350 at the moment, I think. See if the old flypad has decided to load my charts. No, it hasn't. Never mind. Just gonna see what our fuel's doing, because I have had problems with fuel burn in this plane. So where are we? We are... Ooh, we're in the middle of nowhere. 175 nautical miles from Aldan. Well, let's find Aldan and see what the waypoint before it was. Aldan. So we were estimated to have 3.4 tonnes of fuel on board, 4.7 at Ratsu, the previous waypoint. So we should have between 4.7 and 3.4 tonnes. And we have 3.8 tonnes, so that's alright then. Remind me when we get to Aldan to have a check though. Have I ever played Ark Survival Evolved? No. Ah, yeah, there is, but I meant, you know, a proper one. I don't have X playing One Big Flappy Boy, unfortunately. I only have P3D and MSFS, and I can't face setting up a third sim. Someone reminds you of a Cars movie, doesn't it? I don't think it does, Heg. In fact, Hodgeheg, I know it won't. Thank you, Amplan, exactly. We don't like trolling. Ooh, playlist's finished. Let's have something else. This is my upbeat indie playlist. I'm pretty sure there isn't One Big Flappy Boy, but yeah, I'd love to be proven wrong. Satira, hello, welcome. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Linus, welcome. How are you doing? Are you back home, or are you watching on your phone from somewhere distant? Yeah, I think we'll let this go. He told me to press Control F4. It was a silly comment, but I don't think he actually necessarily wanted me to do it. So we'll leave it there. Yeah, I had no idea what you were saying, Linus. I just pretended. It made sense. I guess you are on your phone then. Good, I'm pleased, Satira. I'm pleased. And Dippin, welcome to you. Welcome to the stream. Noob, okay. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know Control F4 closes a tab in a browser window. I don't know what it does in MSFS. Possibly nothing. It certainly doesn't fix the iPad though. You meant Linus is here. Ah, okay. You're on the toilet of some random place we stopped. Well, that's nice to know, Linus. That's nice to know. Enjoy your time on the toilet. Glad you could pop in. Sorry about the circumstances, but anyway. Bye-bye, noob. Take care. My favourite airliner is either the Concorde or the 747-400. How far do we have left? 264 nautical miles. So I think there's no reason why we shouldn't start thinking about our descent and arrival, as it happens. So let's hand over to the co-pilot.
You have control. I have control.
And let's look at some charts. So we'll get the latest METAR. But we don't need that just yet. I don't know why I'm requesting the ATIS. There won't be one because we don't have any ATC online. What I meant to do was get the METAR, so we'll do that now. And we'll wait for the message. I wouldn't be surprised if Control F4 closed the game. Can you join with me? Well, if you want to fly on VATSIM, yeah, absolutely. But I'm not in multiplayer, so yeah, if you want to fly, if you can fly on VATSIM, then by all means, come along. You're very welcome. Do I have a job? I do have a job, yes. I work for the railway. Hodgeheg. Anyone know how to fix the redirect to gaming services bug when opening MSFS? No, I'm not even aware of that bug, I'm afraid. It's either going to do nothing or it's going to do something bad. But anyway, we'll forget about that. You're a new subscriber. Welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing, Yusuf. And Aizen, thank you for the sub as well. Welcome to the channel. Sorry you had to descend into a very, very busy Vienna. No worries. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you're taking a little break to watch. Welcome back, Simon. How was your landing? You're off to run up some hills. Are you mad? In this heat? No worries. Thank you for popping by, Matt. Nice to see you as always, and enjoy your run. Your PC isn't compatible with MSFS apart from the graphics card. Would any of you know if you could run it through Xbox for PC? I don't think so. I don't know what running it through Xbox for PC would look like, to be honest, but I don't think so. What's the difference between miles and nautical miles? A nautical mile is longer. Slightly. Ryanair passengers will yes. You want to work for the railways? I don't go into too much detail about my job, Hodgeg. I'm not a loco pilot, no I'm not. Aviation Kid 2003, welcome to the stream. Righty-ho. Let's print out our... let's just check if we haven't got any ATIS. But we can print out our meta. And that will help us set up for our arrival. Well, I'm glad you made it, Aviation Kid. No worries, Barry. Sorry it wasn't more decisive. That's Flight Crew A320. There's a link to it in the video description, Robot. Okay, so at BIKF we have winds from 220 at 14 knots, overcast at 500. Ugh, gross. Matt, welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Thank you for joining up. Thank you very much. If you're still here. So, again, if you're still here, make sure you link your Discord and YouTube accounts. I know you're on Discord. There it is. I know you're on Discord, so if you go to your user settings and choose connections and then YouTube, that'll give you access to the private Club Filbert lounge channels, which are where all the cool kids hang out. So obviously, you now belong there. Thanks for that, Stuart. Excellent controls, distance all the traffic, so you have enough time to vacate the runway. Good. Oh, I'm pleased. It's always satisfying when you've got good controllers and a plane that works properly, isn't it? Is it? You're right, it is. Good spot. That'll be my dodgy co-pilot, probably. It's definitely not me. Right, flight plan. Let's just check. We are set up for the right runway. Yes, we do want 28. That's what the winds dictate. The Azru 1 Hotel via Adover. That is all correct. So we'll go to the RadNav page. Make sure that we have the frequency tuned. 108.5, that says. And... the frequency should be 108.5. Sweet! So that's done. So now we can go to our perf approach page and we can put in all of these meta details. So QNH is going to be 1021, very similar to Heathrow actually. Temperature is going to be 12 degrees. Oh, that sounds like utter bliss, doesn't it? And the wind is going to be 220 at 14. We don't know the transition level, so we'll have a little guess based on the SID charts for the airport. Transition altitude 7,000, so we'll call it 8,000 feet. Or flight level 80, as it should be. And we'll get our minima. Should be alright for a Cat 1. Yeah. So 368 barometric. Done, and we've got a nice long runway, so we're going to use low auto brake. So, oh, there we are. And that's us pretty much set up for the arrival. Don't think there's anything I've missed there. Sweet.
I have control.
You have control.
Not too often to have lots of traffic like that on the descent. Always very pleasant. Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, things are getting a bit weird in here. Can everyone stop being weird, please? Thank you. Am I doing ILS or a VFR approach? I'm doing an ILS approach. We've got a ceiling of 500 feet, apparently. Can I do a Cat 3 landing today? I could, but I'd rather land it myself. I assume by Cat 3 landing you mean an auto land, right? We've got Category 1 minima, so I'm gonna hand fly it. It's 90% of the fun of flying landing. You'll be back soon. Okay, no worries, Evan. See you soon. My favourite channel? It's a good question. On YouTube, I quite like the Flying Reporter. He's a real pilot. He's a real private pilot, and he does some quite interesting videos on his real life flying around the UK. It is 108.5 sus, yes. I've seen it work properly on occasion, Satir. In fact, Melon posted a video only this morning on my Discord, and it did a really good job. You know, bang on the centre line, good auto flare. But yeah, I don't want to fly like 800 miles and then let the plane land itself. There will be opportunities for that when visibility is genuinely demanding of an auto land, but I don't think we're there today. Let's have a look at our charts again and try and work out where we want to start our descent. So we'll see if there are any hard altitude constraints. These are all. So we've got at or below. This is the route we're taking, by the way, the Azran 1 Hotel. We want to be at or below 140 at Dismo, at or below 120 at KF 124, between 5,000 and 7,000 feet at KF 125. If we look on our ILS approach chart, then we want to be at 2,500 feet by KF 128. That's our initial approach fix, which is 6.4 nautical miles away from Dover. So I think we should plan for 2,500 at Dover. I think that's probably the most sensible way forward. Except we can't because we have to be above 3,500. Is that what I said? Yeah, I did say it. 3,500 at Dover. Done. Done. So we can now go to our performance calculator and we'll put in sync our current altitude and we'll put 3,500 in for the target altitude, which gives us 108 nautical miles to start our descent before we get to that Dover waypoint. Done. Joash, thank you very much, and welcome to the stream. And hello to you as well, Ethan. I'm doing very well. How are you? Chris, welcome back. You're working from home, had to dial into a meeting. No worries. Glad you made it back. Hope the meeting was productive. If like they ever are. Why do you keep saying your own name, Gampilan? Welcome back, Hodgeheg. What private aircraft would I prefer? What private aircraft would I prefer? Ooh, I'd love my own 777, to be honest. I think. Although, these are all long haulers. Might be better to have something to get into smaller airports, I don't know. Yours should sus. I take it you're in the PMDG, are you? PMDG 777? Oh yeah, an A320 would be nice. Yeah, that would be a really nice private jet, wouldn't it, actually? Yeah, I'm going to take that over any of the others, Satira. Oh, I see, it wouldn't let you tag them. Okay, Hodgehog, bye-bye. I guess ideally it would be nice to have... It would be nice to have a long hauler and a short hauler, wouldn't it? So yeah, private A380 would be nice. Yeah, 2 floors. Have a bathroom. Yeah, a huge bathroom suite, nice bedroom. But you wouldn't be able to take it to many places, that's the problem. Hello Rajiv, welcome. How are you? This really is a nice, simple approach. Shouldn't have any troubles here. Do I prefer comedy or horror? Comedy. Hello, Antony. Welcome. Ah, yeah, it's going very well, thank you. How are you? In that case, you may interest me in the A350, A330 or Boeing 788, 7897. You can interest me in any one of those, to be honest, Satira. Any of those would make a lovely present. Welcome back, Evan. Do I think Sam Chewy is an honest flight reviewer? I don't know. I've got no reason to think he isn't, to be honest. Why? Do you think he's not? Hello, Chuck 2. You're okay. EGLL, cause I was flying to Dubai today with an IFR flight, and this ATCAI told you to do weird stuff. Oh, you should report it. Actually, you shouldn't be asked to do weird stuff. Maybe a different approach. Didn't know what to do. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Sorry, I overstressed the airport. Yeah, the built-in ATC is rubbish. I wouldn't bother with it if I was you. Aviation Rolly, welcome back, and welcome. And thank you very much for the £2 donation. That's very kind of you. Once again. Yeah, school must be hell in this weather. Streaming is bad enough in this weather, let alone sitting in a hot classroom with other people. You're saving your pocket money for your dream PC. Good for you. Bit too airline friendly. You could be right. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of his videos, to be honest. But I guess there is a temptation, given the number of free tickets he gets, to just be nice about everything, isn't there? Welcome back, Trucking Around. You're flying for 4 hours flight to see your cousins. Ah, where do your cousins live? More airliner friendly and not very... Oh, there we are. General consensus then seems to be he's not very honest. You're starting descent in 10 nautical miles. How? Have you sped up the sim rate or something? You must have done, because you were miles behind, weren't you? Oh yeah, you've done some big catching up. I think I'll be starting my descent, what did we say, 108 nautical miles before a Dover. So yeah, probably very soon actually. Oh my god, Melon, that sounds miserable. Really miserable. Hello Manical Airways, welcome to the stream. I'm alright, thank you. Yes, I'm very well. Other than being hot, I'm very well. How are you? He is catching fast, he is. How long have I been flying now in real time? Well, the stream started at 1. We took off at about 1:30, I think. So it's now about 2 hours, 15 minutes, something like that. Yeah, fair play, fair play. Is there a way to file an I-5 flight plan midway through the flight? I think so. I think if you I don't use the default ATC, so I'm no expert, but I believe that if you put it in your GPS of the aircraft you're using or the FMC, then it will allow you the option to refile it, if I remember rightly. Right, we're going to start down now to 5,000 feet. Thank you, Angela. You're fine, good, and pleased. Any news about Custom-L Navinav? Not that I'm aware of. It's still being worked on. No worries, nothing. Doesn't matter. You're here. You're back for the landing. That's the main thing. I think your estimated time is a bit over an hour and 40 minutes. Right. Okay. Okay. That's true, actually. Yeah, I saw they were looking for extra devs to help them implement it. Yeah. Just a reminder, in case anyone hasn't done this already, it'd be great if you could give the video a thumbs up. And, of course, subscribe to the channel as well. It's all looking alright. We've got me, and then Ben and Sus are kind of neck and neck at the moment. And we've got Melon, who looks not far behind, but is of course flying a very slow aircraft. Yeah. Well, we'll catch at least 2 of those arrivals, I think, after landing. You want to work for BA and fly their newest 777Xs coming in 2025. You're joining the RAF and not paying 80 grand. Oh, crap, congrats! It's competitive getting into the RAF. Well done. Also, how do you join a circuit pattern at your arrival? Well, if you do the flying lessons that come with Microsoft Flight Sim, it takes you through circuits or traffic patterns as they call them in the States. It's probably your best bet rather than me trying to explain it in words. Thanks, Alex. Glad you're enjoying the music. You can see land now. I wish the weather was slightly better here. Yeah, do I know Preston? I've been through Preston. I don't know it well. Hello, Kai. How are you? Feels like ages since I've seen you on my streams. Good to have you back. We were talking about Paro earlier and you missed it. Yeah, so this is Iceland. Possibly one day, if I fly somewhere with heavy rain and winds of 15 knots. I always fly in live weather aviation, kid. No, I don't know of him. Flying in less than a week, you lucky thing. Very envious. Very envious. Land of ice and fire indeed. Welcome, Poseidon. Beautiful, isn't it? There's cloud and 15. Yeah, there are 15 knot winds. It's true. It's true. Yeah, and you know, with MSFS live weather, they might even throw in a bit of rain. Who's to say? You could see exactly that today. Great, thanks. Last day of school tomorrow. Nice. In geography all over, you got 98%. 90. These are fantastic grades. I remember you got 100% on. Was it 100% on your physics? You got, I think. That's such a nice end to the year. No, I think the moment's passed really, Kai, unfortunately. Hope you can see me land this machine. Every time you join a stream you miss the landings. Yes, well I hope you can as well. You can always catch up if not. Yeah, that dog of yours has got a lot to answer for, Kai. True. By the way, you got VATSIM and passed this MCQ test with one filter, but I don't know if you should practice with AI ATC or fly through VATSIM. Well, if I wouldn't practice with the Microsoft Flight Sim ATC. It might be worth getting something like Pilot to ATC if you want to, which is slightly more realistic. But honestly, I'd just go and spend some time as an observer at various airports, listening to various frequencies, and just give it a go. You're never going to feel ready, so at some point you've just got to do it. Yeah, me too, Alex. Me too. Is it you who's moving to that airbase in Cyprus, is it? Oh, really, Stu? I hadn't heard that. I've never been, Sayam, but I'd love to go. I'd love to go. No, just someone said I should fly in India, and I told them about how I'd done one flight within India and one flight from Delhi to Paro. And that was all that was said. Someone suggested I should go back to Paro one day. I said not for several years, and yeah, that was it really. For your birthday, you're getting FS 2020 in a year. Nice! Lucky. When's your birthday? Why can't you keep your sim opened, Raju?
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Right then. Enough admiring the views. Get the seatbelt sign on as we descend through 20,000 feet. And we're also going to need some engine anti-ice, potentially. We'll get that on to be on the safe side. You're getting your first jab on your birthday. Nice! Good birthday present, Satira. Good birthday present, that is. Yeah, come and join Club Filbert. Why aren't you joining? Why haven't you joined yet? If you join Silver or above, you get to come flying around Iceland on Sunday. And that's going to be brilliant. Got about a 3-hour VFR trip, seeing the sights. It's going to be really nice. Why does the A320 insist on directing you towards the runway instead of the current waypoint? I don't know. They fixed that for a while, and then it started doing it again. You can sometimes get it back by doing a direct to. If possible, program your arrival and approach before you take off. That seems to make it happen less frequently. But yeah, it's disappointing, put it that way. I'm sure they'll fix it again. I just don't know when. Oh, you mentioned the directive, sorry. Teaching you to suck eggs with that one, clearly. You could keep your sim open, but you're too lazy to wait for loading times. Right. But I mean, that's how you learn, you know, by getting into the sim, sitting at an airport and listening to other people. There's also some really good tutorial videos that Aviation Pro has done. I don't know if you've come across his stuff. aviationpro.nl. He taught me most of what I know. So yeah, it's worth checking him out. Yep, so we're using 8,000 as the transition. You can see how long is left at the bar at the top of the screen. Not very long, only about 25 minutes, something like that, I guess. Not even that. 20 or so. You know roughly what to say, but you get flustered in the moment. Yeah, and the only way to get around that is by doing it, Melon. I still get flustered sometimes, but a lot less than I used to. Your doggo, though, all you can do is provide care for. Yeah. It's because she loves you, Kai. Better to have a dog and a few crash planes than no dog and no crash planes, in my opinion. Can't wait, Gampelan. Can't wait. Got to keep going. Right, I think what I'm going to do now is stop the music so I can concentrate. And yeah, we'll focus on the arrival. So we're approaching 10,000 feet. The plane is slowing us down to 250 knots, which is nice. It doesn't always do it, so it's a little treat today. We'll get the landing lights on. You'll be back for landing, you just need to go in. No worries, Evan. For more information, get the Jump 2 radio mod. It plays local radio stations. That does sound quite good, actually. But I can't do it on stream because I can't broadcast music that is, yeah, copyrighted, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll check that out for when I'm flying on my own. Your doggo sometimes gets you to apologise to controllers for thinking she is more important. I bet, I bet. Yeah, we do need MSFS tutorials for dogs, it's true. Your chat is ruined. What's wrong with your chat, Limplan?
Please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your
Got the nose light to taxi, runway turn off lights on.
We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers,
turn on our LS.
items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices.
Your chat is ruined as well.
All other carry-on items.
You didn't send that message twice. It didn't come up twice for me.
Items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the...
It only came up once, Kai, didn't it?
We'll be
Yeah, I don't know.
shortly.
Don't know.
Thank you.
Cats make dreadful co-pilots, but fortunately, I barely see them at the moment because it's too hot for them in the house, so they're always in the garden. So I haven't had to deal with them while flying for a long while. Right. How are we doing descent-wise? Kind of alright. Passing through the transition level now, so we'll set local pressure. 1021.
1021 set.
1021 set. Passing 7,600. Now.
Check.
Everything's back to normal. Good, I'm pleased, I'm pleased.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
I do, I have two cats, yes, Morris and Mildred.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Baro ref.
1021 set.
Something a
10,
bit
2,
weird
1
has
set.
happened here. It's
Minimum.
going straight to a Dover, and it's lost the previous leg. But anyway, that's alright, we can cope with that.
Set.
Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Just going to keep an eye on it. I don't know why it skipped this waypoint. Doesn't really matter with this particular arrival, I don't think. Morris is the usual co-pilot, it's true. Mildred joins in, but less often. Here we go. Welcome to Iceland. Quite excited about this approach. I don't know why particularly, but I am. That's true. Dogs do try their best. I thank you, Kai. Thank you. I will. I will. Dogs have masters, cats have slaves. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. I don't like to say anything, but the weather looks slightly better in sim than the meta says it should be. I'm not going to argue because I've done enough approaches where the weather's been significantly worse in the sim than the real world. Well, this descent path is going very well indeed. From Greece to... Yes, I like a bit of variety. Look at that strong virgin bandwidth loading in all the ground scenery for us. It's alright. It's doing the job, I think. There are some weird patches, you're right. But if there was a bandwidth issue, you'd be having loads of stuttering, I think. Yeah, me too, Ryan. Me too. Do you know, Kai, they were so in awe of how smooth that landing was in the CRJ that actually, from what I've heard, SkyWest are considering removing the landing gear from that entire fleet. That's the kind of influence I had. We'll carry on down to 3,500 now. And we're within range of the localizer, as you can see. We've slowed down to green dot speed. Still got quite a long way to go, so I don't think there's any need for flaps just yet. Hello Dwyle, welcome, welcome. Yes, mine are much the same. It's not my decision.
Checked.
Assume they've run it past them. Just going to use a tiny bit of speed brake here to get us down. I'd like to be 3,500 by a Dover and then continue down from there to 2,500 to intercept the glide slope. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Do not tell Ryanair about the idea to remove the gear. In theory, you can start up an A320 Neo. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done. It's always satisfying the first time you manage something like that, isn't it? Welcome back, Hodgeheg. Well, that's called Bene Overlay, Rajiv. And Oggy, welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay, we'll reset 2,500. And as soon as this diamond starts to move, we'll arm the approach mode. That's interesting. Hasn't moved, has it? Now it is. Awesome. Thought the ILS might be broken there. We'll get flaps 1 out.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Keflavik traffic, Speedbird 800 on a 15 mile final for runway 28. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Now this is where things start going wrong, because I ask him to put the gear down. And he doesn't do it.
Gear down.
So he says he's done it, he hasn't done it. But that's fine. I'll do it myself, because I've learnt. Or rather, I've remembered. Still used to the days before the throttle quadrant, where he did everything, you see. Yeah, so we're just going to intercept the glide from 3,500. Why not? Why not? No point stepping down again, I don't think. He is testing me, yeah. I just wish he didn't do it every single time, you know. He must have faith by now that I can pick up when he messes it up. We've never ever landed the A320 without gear. Just like to point that out. Thank you, Simon. Thank you for the round of applause. Doing a Fly UK tour where you have to take off from MPTO, so you're stuck. Is there not a freeware that'll add it to the sim or anything? Dynamus ID, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. What would happen if you did land with the gear up? Have a look at my latest CRJ video to find out. Yeah, so if you haven't already, do please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. That would be really helpful.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Let's ding the cabin.
Flaps 3.
Please prepare for landing.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Slow
Flaps
down
full.
to our V approach. And we're going to
Cabin
see
crew, be
stuff.
seated
We're
for
actually
landing.
going to see stuff. Now, for the first time in a very, very long time on a stream, I'm going to start Flight Recorder. I tested it earlier, and it didn't crash my sim, so keep your fingers crossed.
94136 track mount to the island, runway 19.
Nice. Plenty of separation.
Checked. Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
I will wait for our ECAM memo to pop up. Oh, it has.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Actually, it
Landing
hasn't.
no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Fine, fine, fine. When you visited... Oh, okay. It's not very good, nothing. They would shut down LHR for a while, true. Things go scrape. Boom's a bit strong. You've noticed with the throttle and yoke certain things won't work with the automation. Yeah, exactly. And that takes some getting used to. Has anyone noticed how bad adverts on YouTube are? No, I haven't. I haven't noticed that, to be honest, Alex. Seems you need to do the gear on the DC-6 now when the AFE did himself previously. Really? Weird change. Yes, replay. Hopefully, Cavill. Hopefully. If it records. It is recording now, apparently. So we shall see. Made landfall. Awesome. Yeah. Good. I'm sure you will, Melon. I don't doubt it. British Airways liveries are so clean. It's true. Right. See how relaxed I am? Everything's gone well. I can even afford to give you a little look outside and possibly a cheeky wing view. How's that? That is very, very real, isn't it? Very real. Configured nice and early. Keflavik traffic, Speedbird 800, short final for runway 28.
Keflavik traffic, Speedbird 800, discontinuing approach.
1000.
Was that you?
Checked.
Yeah, I quite like the British Airways livery as well. I didn't like it when it first came out. I missed their old one, but yeah, I do now. A little bit on the stuttery side, but what can you do? Okay, we do have the landing memo up now. And it is all green. Let's hand fly it from here. Bit of a disagreement between the Pappies and the glide slope.
300.
But that's okay. Bit of a crosswind from the left.
Minimum.
Continue.
Frame rate not good. Frame rate not good.
100.
But never mind.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, the plane's all over the place. It's
Spoilers.
really hard to
Reverse
control on the
green.
ground when you've
Decel.
got lag like this. Still. There we are. Welcome to Keflavik.
70 knots. It
wasn't, but yeah, the landing was quite buttery, I think. but then I was just a little bit all over the place once on the ground. Harrison, how could you say such a thing? I almost overran? What are you talking about, Kai?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our
I can't get used to these brakes. They are so sharp compared with what they used to be.
Until the captain has turned off
After
the
landing
seatbelt
checklist.
sign
Flaps.
and the aircraft
No, I didn't
departs
ask for the
safely.
after landing
This
checklist,
will be
actually.
your indication that
Keflavik
it's
traffic,
safe to move
speedbird
around the
800,
cabin,
clear of
gather your
runway.
belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying
Right.
with us today.
Get the old
We
landing
appreciate your
lights
business
off.
and we hope to see you once again on a future
Strobes
flight.
off.
Thank you.
Nose light should be set to taxi, but the first officer's messing about again. Turn off our anti-ice. Don't need that. Start the APU. And we're going to stand 12, which is where the real aircraft parked yesterday. Thank you, Simon.
Traffic is 6941, base 1, Cialis, runway 19.
On base? Madness. Oh, hang on. Which runway did you say? Which runway did you say, boss?
Runway 19.
Interesting. I shall head there now.
Why?
To see your landing.
I'll be able to show them all my my epic skills.
Exactly. How far away is he, though? Let's have a quick look at that spy. Keflavik drift, yeah. I'll catch up with your chat in a mo. I'm just going to concentrate on... I'm trying to show you Ben's landing. Yeah, I might just delete the emoji, Harrison. I only put it there because you've put quite a lot of effort into it. I didn't think you were actually going to use it, you know? Do you have to manually disengage the auto brake? I didn't that time, but in the past I have. It's really weird. So I initially used my toe brakes and nothing happened. Then I used the brake on the trigger of my joystick. So yeah, I don't honestly know. Something weird's going on with them though, definitely. Yeah, we're going to have a look at the replay. We are. Sheet ice, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No one told me about the sheet ice. It's not my fault.
Filbert, is your TCAS still on?
Hey, firm.
That's it.
You on a 5-ish mile final now?
Hey, firm, yeah, 5 miles.
Alright, let's stop here, get the drone open so that we can go and watch the landing. We'll park up properly afterwards. There's no one else about. Hence it's totally fine to just chat on Unicom. Right, we're in position. Easy 6941, you may land at your discretion now.
Roger, he's a 6941, we're on a 4 mile flight now. Runway 19.
Okay, train speed, I'll turn that down a little bit. So this is what landing in the FS Labs in P3D should look like, or will look like. You're flying over sheet ice. Yeah, there was sheet ice. There was definitely sheet ice on the runway as well, Melon. Als Uniforce, welcome to the stream. No worries trucking around, glad you enjoyed it. Love the cups in the cup holders. Yes, they're good, aren't they? Yeah, someone did them for me. Cement. I haven't seen cement for ages, actually. Oh, I see, Ben, I see. Filbert controls? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I could do this sort of thing. Just go to random airports and connect to Unicom. Tell people what to do. But I don't think I could be bothered with the whole VATSIM controller training. 4 miles takes longer to travel than I thought, to be honest. It's alright, Joel, we're going to have a replay. We're just waiting for Ben to land, and hopefully we can see Sus land as well. And then we'll have a replay. You can watch it all over again. Or for the first time, for those who missed it. Here he is. Don't worry about that, that's just VATSIM being weird. Welcome to Keflavik.
Thank you.
Like watching a kettle boil. Yeah, it is. Right, let's go back to the plane. Because we've got a little bit of while. Yeah, we've got a fair while before Sus makes it down. So we'll finish. We'll park up. And then we'll see where we're at. And we'll hopefully watch his landing. Before the replay. Remind me to leave the engines on though. Because I always forget that. And then I have to start them again. Let me get my charts up. Okay, so we're there.
Traffic Keeper 6941 vacated 19, and if anyone has the number for the maintenance team that specialises in clean up quarter from the runway, I'd appreciate that too.
Ah, dearie me. That's 2 runways out of action then. Disappointing. Right. Disengage the parking brake, and we're going to keep going down this taxiway, then make a left. Yeah. Where's the plane not going? I just released the parking brake, I swear. Clearly not. Right, so we're going to go in via November 13, which I think is this one. It'll be the first stand on our left. Yeah. Hello, Janie. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm fairly confident that was a butter. Here we are, gate 12. We'll get the taxi light off.
Retracted.
Finish our after landing checklist.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Get our radar and predictive wind shear off. I cannot multitask. Tom, 6 months. 6 months of Club Filbert membership. I don't think you're here, but thank you. Much appreciated.
Off. Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
We've got a marshaller. What were the chances? Yeah, these brakes, I can't work them. I cannot work them. I haven't seen Tom for ages, actually. Hope he's alright. There we are. There we are. Right. Let's just finish doing all of my last after landing actions that I was in too much of a hurry to do as we were rapidly approaching the gate. So those are off, those are off. Turn that off.
Traffic, 6941, clear runway 2810.
And we'll turn on the APU bleed, turn off the engines, And
taxi light
I
off.
did that myself in the end. Close the stupid logbook thing.
Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
I did turn the
lights.
engines off. I told you to remind me not to, but never mind. We'll turn them back on again.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Off and in.
Parking checklist complete.
There we are. Jobbed. It's hard, isn't it, Caffel? I'm told that they've been made more realistic somehow. I did turn the engines off. I know. People didn't remind me in time. I told you it'd happen. I never remember. But it's alright, because we're going to sit here for a little bit anyway. And we'll have a look at sus landing. And then we'll start the engines again. Have the replay. And then we'll call it a day. Ooh, who's that? Here's Ben. Right, how far out is sus now, do we think? Wait, I can't see him. I haven't missed him, have I? No. Sus, are you still flying? Oh yes, there he is. Oh, he's got about 6 minutes left, apparently. Okay, we like goes through pushback truck like yeah. They don't interact with the pushback trucks, unfortunately. What plane shall you fly? The 737-800, A321 or A390? Yeah. What plane shall you fly? I think you should fly the A321. I like the A321. Right, so Sus is on a 10-mile final. I think he said runway 28, which may either mean runway... Sorry, I think he said runway 29, which may either mean 28 or 19. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the map. Where is it? Where is it? That one. VATSIM. Yeah, he's coming into 28. Sim crash. Did you? Did it? I wondered where you'd gone. Yeah, at least you got it down. So that's 2 sims that have crashed today. That's a bit much, isn't it? No one deserves that. Anyway, thank you for flying with us, Ben. And yeah, I'm glad you had a good landing. Not quite as buttery as I would have liked, 284, but hey ho. You saw what my frame rate was like. It is, man, isn't it? Sunday is going to be awesome. Where's LLBG? Can't picture where that is. Making you more unstable every day. Yeah, I know the feeling. There's only so many times you can laugh it off and move on. How many G's? Don't know, I closed for Lanta now. Let me open it again. Oh, Israel. Oh yes, Ben Gurion. Nice. But you're going to, well, if you fancy doing that, if you had your heart set on that, do that, Kai. 2.07 G's. I don't know. I'm not sure either of those is particularly a particularly good measure of a landing. But anyway, who knows? And I'm afraid we don't have any politics in here, Abdul Rahman. And speedbird 890, runway 28, land your discretion. Oh. Oh well. Textbook landing. Oh, I'll take that then. I'll take that. Good. The one moment you look away to do something else. Where is that? Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see, could be our third butter of the day. Why can't I find you on Volanta? It's weird. Oh, there you are. Here he comes in the 777. Beautiful. Well, that looked pretty nice as well. Obviously, we're having a few elevation issues here, different sims. But that looked pretty smooth to me. Ben, didn't you ask for a ground crew to come and clear some butter off the runway? Just having a look at your Volanta here. You might be wasting their time. No, not really. Not really. It's very, very similar to my buttery landing, in fact. Slightly butterier, perhaps. Slightly. That was a massive bounce, but was it a massive bounce because it was a massive bounce, or was it because of VATSIM being weird, which it often is? What are my thoughts on Steam Deck? I don't have one. Capable of running MSFS? I would assume so. It's an exterior thing, isn't it? I can't see why it wouldn't. Right, good. Well, 3 landings, well worth watching. And what we're going to do now is relive the magic, or otherwise, of my own. So we've still got the APU on, so what I'm going to do is disconnect from VATSIM before I forget. Restart the engines, just whack them on simultaneously. Never mind the jetway, we're going to go back in time shortly, so realism be damned. FPM is not, it's true, it's not a good measure of a landing. It's not. And G apparently is. First I've heard of it. So what is it, Satira, you seem to know about this. How many Gs are acceptable? How many Gs constitute a good landing? Well, maybe. I don't like to be too critical of people's landings on it, especially when you're watching through VPilot on a totally different sim. I don't think you can be sure. I guess we could, if we wanted to, get rid of the jetway, couldn't we? Yeah. There we are, 2 engines online. And we'll see if Flight Recorder wants to play. Yes, it does. I think to start off with, we'll have a wing view. Maybe we'll just pause it while it loads the scenery in. In fact, let's fast forward it a little bit. We don't have to watch from here. Give it a minute. Why is it retracting the flaps? That doesn't seem like something that should be happening on final. Let's resume replay, see what it does. There we are. There we are. Just does it when you pause for some reason. Oh, let me quit Volanta so it doesn't record this. Well, we'll only be going for about another 5 minutes, Ampilan. Just a reminder, do please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the thumbs up button, like the video. And if you want to make a donation, streamlabs.com/filbertflies. If you want to join Club Filbert, click the join button underneath the video. No pressure to do either, but the option is there. Interesting sounds. You can sort of hear the motors in the flaps making some fine adjustments, it sounds like, which is a bit weird. Christian, you're very welcome. You have a nice evening too, and see you on another one, I hope. Little bit of outside view as well. Yeah, performance isn't great. Bring on the 27th, please. Please let it be everything we'd all hoped for. Oh, do we have to set the flaps to full in the cockpit? Okay. It's not brilliant, my frame rate. It's quite stuttery. That wasn't bad, was it? You would be a little bit anxious seeing the side of the runway approach, I think. But anyway, not too bad, not too bad. Right, let's go back again and have a little look from the end of the runway. But before we do, I'll follow your advice, Kev. We'll set the flaps to full. Yeah, that's good advice. That's much better. Much better. Let's have a look now from the outside. Oop. That one. Turn off drone follow mode. Speed it up a bit. Yeah. And sheet ice, Melon. And sheet ice. Right, let's watch it from this side. Resume replay. Here we go again. See you soon, Ben. Thank you for flying along, and yeah, speak to you soon. Oh, the frames though, the frames. That was a good touchdown. I won't have anyone tell me otherwise. It's just this bit that went a bit wrong. So, Harrison, I'd like you to retract your oof emerges, please. Oh, God. Dingo, you're not here either. But in the off chance you watch this back, thank you for... It's more than 2 months, I know you had a month off, but thank you for 2 months of continued Club Filbert Silver membership. And I think, on that note, I'm going to bid you all adieu. No, Alex, I'm not having it. See? Scott says great landing. Harrison has retracted his oof landings and replaced them with butter. I'm not having even just one oof. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who's donated today and joined Club Filbert. Tom, thank you for your 6 months of membership. Dingo, thank you for your, I'm sure it's 6 months for you as well, at least. Alex, thank you for your £2 donation. And Ecotic for your $10 Australian donation. Pablo, thank you for your €2 super chat. Next stream. Oh, and Harrison, of course, for your £5 and Simon for your £3.21. I thought I got to the end, but I hadn't. So thank you all very, very much indeed. Thank you for watching. Next stream might be on Saturday. I'm not entirely sure yet. Keep an eye on the Discord and on the YouTube channel to be the first to hear about that. And I'll see you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your weeks. Bye-bye. Oh yes, and I'll see those of you who are in Club Filbert Gold in the exclusive Club Filbert Gold post-stream chat lounge in a couple of minutes as soon as the outro's finished. Thank you for the reminder, Harrison. Club Filbert Gold's awesome. Bye-bye.